I find the perfect token for the Celestial Dragon. This is exactly how he looks. Where is he? There you go.
I've got a mental image in my head.
Oh, hi!
It's so good. I hate that.
Come on, Alta. Do some fucking backflips.
Oh no.
He loves her so much. He's such a fan.
How does he know about it? Who knows?
Don't worry about that.
Okay, we ended on everyone splitting. Well, forming pairs. I don't know if you guys split up yet to go into the. There's sort of a carnival around the circus, so you have like the big top tent. It's really massive. It's like the size of a football field. Considering it's a sports arena, that makes sense. And then there's outside all these like markets, but none of the shops from outside are selling in here. It's more just a bunch of random silly shit. You love silly shit. We all love silly shit.
Who doesn't love silly shit?
Yeah. You guys make it to the front of where this carnival is happening. They're charging admission. You see there's like quite a long line, but you can hear like circus music playing in the background. A lot of like accordion going on. There's some fucking cool brass that's being practiced inside of the circus. But it's muffled. It's a very nice...
What's the damage? How much is admission?
It's a whopping 1,000 berries. Each.
Yeah, they could charge her anything.
Each.
Oh man, what about for kids?
Yes, they're
500 berries for children.
Yeah, but what's the child? Is it like under 12?
Where's
like,
the cutoff point? Where's the cutoff point?
You're never gonna believe it, but it's not even under a certain age, it's under a certain height.
What's the height?
The height is 4'5".
Are any of us under 4'5"?
God,
Ferrum,
no.
surely.
I don't know how tall 4'5" is, guys.
Do you know you've got? I've seen the chart, the height chart of Ferrum with Alta just
Yeah,
there.
fair. Fair.
Get out the ruler, everyone.
I don't want to get out the.
That's 1 meter and 35 centimeters. What was Ferrum? I know you had like an idea, but then again, Ferrum also did grow up since then.
Hold on,
True.
wait, let's look at this picture I did of everybody.
The new cannon.
Kira, quickly rescale the image. Rescale the image.
So if Belladonna is 5 foot tall.
Classic
Joking.
5 foot tall Belladonna.
Alta does look very short in that, I will say.
Okay,
I
so
tried to do a bending over.
Niamh,
No, yeah, she is. I'm joking. I'm saying.
have Alta take off her platform boots that she famously wears, and then you get in
yes,
there.
yes. I mean, like, look how small Ferrum is compared to Belladonna. How tall is Belladonna?
I
Realistically.
put her at like nearly 6 foot, but not quite, so I would have said like 5'9" or something. I made it quite
5'9",
tall.
yeah. Like, like, look at that. Ferrum's nearly like half her size.
Ferrum, you see Ankus run down, ears horizontal, onto the sign. Hands over 500 berries. Like walks inside the area of the circus and just looks at you guys, waiting.
Did my will just close. Do I clear the height gap, or am I just taller enough than him for it to be heartbreaking?
You should roll for an IMO.
What the fuck am I rolling?
Yeah, roll me
What
your
does that mean?
constitution.
Yeah,
Just
sure.
straight constitution. You need to beat a
Straight
10.
con.
Or you need it under
If
a
I
10.
can beat, if you need under a 10. Okay, I can't see what I rolled. It's over.
Even with exhaustion. Exhaustion affects height. Unfortunately,
Wait, what if I poisoned Ferrum? This could be disadvantage to Constitution's check.
people do anything for like
This is so
junior
worth
discount.
it. Is there like a buggy somewhere we can put him in? Like what?
Yeah, there's buggies and there's like little there's little, what do you call them, the scooters or whatever. They're like for or like you see like Disneyland or something like that. They have little like motorized scooters. They're really slow. They have a couple of those, but they all have like little drills on the front of them. And they have buggies that also have little drills in the front of them.
There are drill cars at the circus.
See? What about my child companion? Is he a child in terms of height?
Well, let's roll his constitution. To see if he can realistically pull off the bad posture. Yeah, I looked up the average height for a 14-year-old boy. That would be 5'6".
Well,
5'6"?
Yeah.
Boys do puberty weird, like in terms of like the heights. It's very different.
Okay. So if he gets,
how tall they get.
Let's see. Let's roll a D.
Girls by then are like nearly their full height, but guys can sometimes
let's roll
really
D6
late.
to see if he's done growing free puberty. He's 14 years old, so he needs a 5 or a 6 to not be fully grown. He's always gonna be 5'6".
I look down at this kid and I shake my head in disappointment because it's okay if you can't see it.
Yeah, he doesn't really. It's like, why do we stop?
Okay, let's just go in. I'll pay for us both.
Oh, I have money. Starts taking out his wallet.
Does he have like much money? Like, is this kid secretly rich or what?
He's fiddling around in his wallet, but he doesn't have any money in it. He's like checking every compartment.
That's like worse than if he didn't take the thing out. Don't worry about it.
Okay, thank you. I'm really looking forward to this circus. He turns around and just says to the group.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all are, right? I mean, I've never been to anything like this. What about you guys?
It's very unlike the kind of holidays we would celebrate at Leechlands, so I can't say I've been to something like this either.
I think the closest thing I've been to was the party on Calico's ship.
It's so sad.
I sat outside the circus once and just kind of listened to the cars and stuff, but, you know. It's easy to get overwhelmed and just leave early.
I also hand over the 1,000 berries.
What, you don't try and make it? Isn't that very impactful for Belladonna today?
Don't you want to roll Constitution?
Yeah, you know what? I'll roll my Constitution. Why not?
It's got like a little... Oh.
Nah.
Oh, okay. Too good. It's like a little cartoon stickman of a little man with wings, and he's got a drill in his hand, like a power drill. And he's got a tie on. But otherwise, he just kind of looks like the odd one's avatar. He's just kind of like blob. And he's smiling. You don't fit under it. I fear. You walk up to it, and you're like, no, it's not going to work. You managed to curve around it, make it look like you weren't going for it.
I give it a side eye.
You guys see a little hamster up on the desk, handing over 500 berries. And Squeven walks in. He's full like little hamster now. He's not big hamster anymore. He shrunk himself
He's
down
a little hamster?
Yeah, because he tried to sneak in for the church the last time. So he's just gone. He's a little hamster. He's just like walking along the ground even though he can fly.
Oh, so he has no one to... Too bad. You have something to represent Bravv.
I thought we were gonna like have him sneak in my little pouch, my little.
He could. He's still walking with you guys. He didn't leave.
He's not economical, though, I guess.
Yeah, Squeven can go in my pocket. It's okay.
Okay, he floats into your pocket once again, not touching your dress.
Do you really want that guy in your date, girl?
It does like hamster. What is it going to do?
He's the wingman.
For real.
Feed your lines psychically.
I need you to whisper to me what do you think Bravv would say. That would be impressive.
Oh my god.
Don't actually, that was a joke.
He's already beaming a fucking thought into your head, and you hear a perfect Bravv impression that just goes, "Oh yeah, I just woke up and I yawned this morning, and the fucking dinner table broke." He's like, "Okay, I won't. Never mind." Cuts it off.
So, what kind of stalls are there in here?
You guys see some classics, a bunch of games mainly. So you see, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which one do you run on first? First one up is a. Oh my god! It is a little pop-up stand of souvenirs from Renua.
Oh.
Keepsakes from Renua, and they're also selling dials. And this is the place you guys were told about where they sell the dials, but they don't like have it randomized. They know what they do.
Okay. Oh, this is the place you were telling me about. The one that sells the dials.
It's like, oh yeah,
Take a
you
look.
Yeah, you should have a look. You see the people working here are in like a white shirt, black tie, and they have fake like children's nativity angel wings on. And they're very bouncy, and they have a little halo over themselves too.
What's the she's very thrown off, I think, by the
They look over at you guys as you guys are getting closer, and they put the bunny ears behind themselves, and they go, "Hello!"
Hi?
Oh, hello. You interested in buying? We have some little souvenirs from the land up top.
Sure. What do they do?
Oh, well, they do all sorts of things. One can store fire, and you can use it as a weapon or for your home. Some can store flavors and smells. Some can make blinding lights. Some can store gases. Some are built-in blades. Some can absorb attacks. They do all sorts of things. Some can make water. Some can make loud noises.
Okay, so that's a lot of things.
There's even a fire
Fogo?
whip one.
Fogo, what sounds interesting to you?
He reaches for one at random. Well, this one looks pretty cool to me. He just kind of feels around it. That's funny. He clicks on it, and everyone make me a wisdom save.
Love to hear
This
it.
fucking kid.
Sorry, my audio is killing itself. Does my cat need to make a wisdom save?
There's a few people here.
I think Swaven and Bear are probably in the bag, so they're fine for this.
Does Ingus need to make a save?
Oh, he does. He hates that he does, but he does.
Does the kid need to make a save?
No.
Okay.
What? Okay.
Oh, we are getting hit with a bright light.
Yeah.
No. Couldn't be that. Alta and Ferrum, you see, of course, an erupting flash of light come out of this dial, blinding everyone but you, you two, for these moments. Alta, or Belladonna, you were walking, and Alta was walking, and you just kind of, she bumps her shoulder really hard into you. Her walking in a straight line is interrupted, and she just stands completely still, frozen, and you're also blinded at this moment. What did that one do?
They really shouldn't have those things on display.
Oh, we
I
should.
don't think this is the one you want.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
We'll try something else. Remember the guy was explaining them? Did any of those descriptions sound cool?
Oh, I guess the flavor one sounds nice. I could just kind of eat what I want whenever I want. Is that how it works?
Sure. I mean, it sounds kind of confusing. I don't know how it works at all, honestly.
They just go, oh, all it does is it makes these little flakes that come out of it, and they taste like, you know, whatever food that you put up next to it. And also you can like put it up next to like something smelly, and it'll recreate that smell later.
Do I have any food on me?
Do you have any food? I wish he would have rations. Some like shitty beef jerky.
I don't know if they would smell very bring out the devil fruit.
You need to make a finding nice smelling food side plot here. Because it's okay, we don't have to do that.
Honestly,
It's a carnival. There's gonna be so many stalls.
How much is this? Or are they all the same, or price, or?
They're all different prices. That one will go for just 2,000 berries.
Oh, I mean, if it's what you want,
Oh no, I don't
get it
really need it. It's just it's a cool one, right? I'm sure
I
there's
mean,
better ones.
Sure, man.
Hmm.
You say so.
Well, if you think there's a better one, you can just pick one, or I can pick another one at random and click it.
No, I'll get this for you. I'll buy him the dumbass flavor dial.
Yay!
Whatever. Kids these days, I swear to God. Okay. So she's looking at the guy. So where do you guys get all these dials?
Oh, we get it from the Sky Island itself, Renua. It's up in the sky. It's part of that Rifle and Sons company that they mine them. They get like any like defects that they can't sell or work into anything. We make into these like little pendants and stuff, and they have this jewelry that they're showing that has like the Renew and rock on it that doesn't seem to be big enough to make any use. And they say, from the White Sea up there, like the Cloud Ocean, whatever. I don't really know how it works. I haven't been myself,
Ocean.
but you can harvest them like by the beaches up there, and that's where you find the shells. They just kind of wash up
Really?
like the sea down here. Yeah, so we just kind of get people to send them down to us, and we sell them. We're just a small company.
Okay. Are any of the people working in that company, are they Sky Islanders, or are they all
As in they were born up there?
Sure.
Maybe, I don't know. I guess a couple people might have had kids up there. There's a few that work in the company. I'm not sure, but it's mostly just, people from all sorts of islands around here.
around here?
Yeah, like down in the blue sea, like the normal sea. Are you here to see the Sky Islanders, the circus later?
I guess so. Yeah, that is kind of the main reason I came. Are those little cars native to the islands?
No, they're from the down here, and then it's a different company that went up from Starfish Island, I believe it's called. You go up and they work there, and we bring some ore that they wouldn't have up to them, and then they bring back the Renew and rock.
Yeah, and are there many Sky Islanders down here for the circus? Do you know?
Oh yeah, there's like, what, 12, 15 that are performing at the circus?
Okay. And they're actually from Renua, are they?
Yeah, I think a couple of them are.
Well, that's cool. That's really cool.
Are you from there?
Maybe.
Must be weird to be born there, because it'd be really hard to breathe, They tell you to wait until you're old, over age of 18, to make sure that you're, well, I guess that they're not liable, but it's like climbing a tall mountain. I hear just the air gets thin up there.
Oh, I've never heard that. I don't imagine I had that problem. Anyway, sorry, I'm holding everyone else up. No, I'm probably good. Phoebe, is there anything else you want to look at?
Can you ask them if there's any way that we can drive in the car?
Oh, do you know is there any way you can drive in those cars around here in the circus?
Oh, they don't like. I guess they don't typically do that, but if you could approach one of the mechanics for it, they could probably show you the inside at least. Definitely not during the circus performance because they do some crazy stuff in there. But I guess it's more about how that company does it. I guess like a little kids can go in and have a play about it as long as the keys are out, you know. Should be like after the show.
Okay, well, listen, Fogo, the guy who like owns those cars, he's my fake dad. So,
oh yes,
to get you in something.
What do you mean fake dad?
Oh, well, he's not like my real dad.
Oh, he's your stepdad?
But he's not my stepdad, because otherwise I'd call him my stepdad.
Oh, like your godfather?
But he's not my godfather, because then I'd call him my godfather.
Or like a really older brother?
No, then I'd call him my older brother.
Alright, well, I hope your fake dad is nice.
He did run over most of my friends one time, but I think it's...
So he does have a car you can drive. That's
us.
Amazing.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
My day just keeps getting better. You know some pretty important people, Alta.
Right. Do you have any food with you?
No,
For the dial.
Oh no, I ate this morning. I didn't think to bring anything else with me.
No, that's okay. It's okay. It's the.
Usually
I
bring
think
lunch.
at places like this, they smell. What the hell? They sell a lot of food.
Yeah, I guess probably nothing really filling, but I could get like a. What smells really nice? Like a hot dog, like popcorn.
Sure, I've never had one.
Oh well, you have to have a hot dog. That's the one thing I had last time.
Oh, okay.
It was
Well,
tasty.
we can both go get one then. So sorry, the rest of you guys are just standing there. Do you want to split up or stick together or what?
Well, I don't necessarily mind.
Does Belladonna look like she minds?
No, she doesn't.
Belladonna, you hear loud grating next to you, and you can see that Alda has put on her helmet to try and get it to heal her eyes. She's loudly scratching at the sockets.
Can I take a look at her eyes?
She takes the helmet off, and they're just very like runny. They're filled with water. They're blood-stained red. And she's like, oh yeah, my sight is coming back to me. It's coming back slow.
Okay, well, don't take any sharp turns.
Yeah, I have contacts in, and I'm worried that they've stained the contacts or something.
You have contacts in? Okay. Can I look? I'll look at her contacts and make sure they're not, I don't know, melted or anything.
They're not. You don't think there was a chance they could have been melted?
Okay.
Like, are they okay?
Me out. Yeah, no, you're fine. Just give yourself a moment.
Ugh.
Try not to blink too much.
All right, well, show me somewhere to sit down, and I'm gonna walk really slowly, and if I'm about to run into a kid or a wall or anything, just to stop me.
Yes,
Hey,
sure.
Okay. In that case, maybe the two of you should just stick together.
Yes, I'll look after Adla.
Oh, okay, yeah, fine by me. You guys don't go far though, okay? And Alta, I want to talk to you before you go and actually try out at the circus, okay? So don't go too far.
The same to you too, Ferrum and Linkus. Don't go too far.
Oh, no, we're not gonna go far.
Hear a loud clang as Incus slams a bunch of money down and the Runua stall. He goes, I want
Oh my god.
7 tone dials, please, that can record secret conversations.
Do you really need 7?
So he put up a sold out sign, like, yeah, the usual. And he pockets them. Yeah,
The
because
usual.
7 different conversations. You can
Okay.
you can record so many conversations and save them. And, like, if someone, like, I don't know, says something stupid, you can put it back to them. And they can be real embarrassed.
Ingus, how many of these do you have?
Well, how many did I just buy?
7.
He just has this shit-eating grin in his face and he holds up a tone dial and he presses play and it says 7. He's like, oh, it looks like I have 7 then.
What other dials do they have at the stall?
Let's see. I'll call them mine. Let me know if any interest you. Axe dials. They launch an X-shaped blade when activated. Ball
Okay.
dials. They make a big ball cloud. They're sturdy and they last an hour. Bravv dials. They
Okay.
store wind.
Okay.
Flame dials. They shoot fire bolts. Specifically. Okay. The flash dial.
Okay.
Just got used on you guys. Flavor dial. Heat dial. Causes the weapon to deal fire damage instead of normal damage.
Okay, okay.
Impact dials can absorb hits and knock them back. Reject dials, the same, but it does a fuck ton of damage to you, and it makes it a lot stronger.
Wait, what?
Reject dials are just impact dials, but they do damage to you. But like more damage to you, but they can absorb more damage. Jet dials, they're like the air breath dials, but they are much stronger. Lamp dial, it's a lamp. They glow in the dark. Milky dials, you can see that this is kind of like Alta's, the one that she's always had where it makes a little
Okay.
cloud to sit on. What the hell? There's one that does the same, but the clouds are as tough as iron, apparently.
Whoa.
Tone dials, Incus just bought them all. Vision dials, these are cameras.
Okay.
Water dials, they can use Critter to destroy water. Thunder dials, they have, despite being called that, they use electricity. So they give you the shocking grasp cantrip. Burn bazooka,
Okay.
which is, they just have a giant bazooka in
Okay.
the back, which is, it's got a bunch of these like flame dials onto it, and they've made a bazooka out of it. It's like a really big
That's
gun.
insane.
It's a really big
I'll
gun.
pick up an impact and lamp dial. Why not? For fun.
Okay, impact, that'll be a swift 10k.
Okay.
Lamp, that's a 500.
Jesus Christ.
One of the people yells out at Alta as she's like walking away and just goes, oh, by the way, we have a bazooka. I forgot to mention that one. Did you want a bazooka?
I turn back around.
Did you want the bazooka?
I put my elbow on the table and I lean over. Tell me more.
Oh, well, it's this bazooka that can either be like held or it can be placed on a boat to like be used like a cannon kind of. It's created using a bunch of flamethrowers from the Skyland to deliver a concentrated blast. It lets you use the spell Elemental Blast, and it has a certain amount of charges per day. It's really strong, and you can even use whatever you want to hit with it, like whatever stat you want.
Okay, well, I don't know why I put it on a boat, but sounds pretty interesting. How much is it?
That is, oh, that's not as, I thought it was going to be more powerful. It's a first level spell. Okay. It
I'm
does-
getting scammed?
It does 1d8 damage.
Oh my god.
It can be upcast, so it can do up to 3d8 damage. But you pick whatever you want for it. Okay.
But can I upcast it if it's an item? Like, what's the
Yeah, it has free charges, so you can do it up to. You can do it like one.
level 3 once?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is 20 grand. 20k for the bazooka. There's also the burned blade.
She doesn't need that. She might focus on it. I don't know what I'm reading. Oh, that is the Marvel Multiverse role-playing game. That explains a lot of why I don't know what I'm looking at.
There's also the fire javelin. You know, as a bonus action, you can set your weapon up to do an extra 2d6 fire damage.
Wait, that's crazy. What? On top of the... Like, on the next attack?
As a bonus action, the user can make the weapon heat up, dealing an extra 2d6 fire damage. They can turn it off as a bonus action.
So for duration, they do
yeah.
2d6 fire damage.
2d6, extra 2d6, but it is a lance.
Extra 2d6.
It
is a lance?
Yeah, so it's unfortunately not a finesse weapon, but...
Oh, sorry, yeah. Sorry, I thought it was something that would set fire to my weapon.
I'm starting to forget else, let's see. There's a flash gun, it's just a pistol, but it has like also a flashbang on it, so whenever you shoot it, flashbangs the enemy as well.
Oh wait, no, that sounds awesome.
Once per turn, this +1 gun fires its first bullet with advantage against an enemy that sees the flash.
With an enemy that sees the flash.
So if they're able to see the gun...
So essentially just, if they're able to see the gun, they
you have advantage on it for your first hit.
So I can sneak attack with that, right?
Yeah.
Wait, Slay, Alta needs a gun. I've been saying this about her. It's just really be what you know, it's why she's single. Like, it's been what she's missing.
She's lacking the gun. Incas has a gun.
No
Belladonna has a gun.
No one will go near her. Exactly! No one will go near her. She doesn't have a gun. How much is the gun, Evan?
It is 20 grand as well.
Small price to play for flashbang. I'll buy the gun. I don't think the elemental blast is worth it.
Yeah, it's not very good. It's like a cute little revolver, and the part of the I forget the name of it, the hammer, the part at the back that you can pull down. It looks like a little white wing. It's pretty cute. And next to the trigger is like a flashlight, but you know it will spark very brightly.
I jump up and down excitedly, as if I'm not holding a loaded gun.
Kogo just kind of faces you and just goes, "Oh, nice! You bought a gun."
Oh, yeah, but you know, you shouldn't do that.
That's okay. I wouldn't be great at aiming a gun, but if it was a sword, that'd be a different question.
I don't think they have any of those, so we're gonna move on.
Oh, it's okay. You already spent so much on me.
I'm also starting to feel really guilty now. She bought herself a 20k gun and this kid, like. Let's get you some food, okay? So you two, you guys are gonna go off, right?
I'm going to go find a bench and let Oddwell sit down.
Sure. Ferrum?
Oh, I don't know. We'll probably just wander around, but we can like leave you two on your own if you want.
Sure, I don't mind. So, so the circus is on later, like the performance. I think I have to try out. Do you think you guys could be back for the circus?
Yeah, of course. We can do that, right?
Can miss the circus.
Yes, of course.
Okay, thank you. Well, in that case, I'll see you guys then.
Yes,
see
we'll meet up then.
I'll go waves away.
We separate, never to be seen
heads off
again.
of Alta. Okay. So Incas kind of like just grabs you for him and is just kind of like by like the wraps that you've got around your hand, and he like puts his hand on it, and he you could tell it's like stinging him because they're hot, like they're fire weapons, and you hear a little tss, and he just kind of goes. And he's like, all right, we're going this way, and he just kind of pulls you by them, and then he lets go very quickly and rubs it on his leg. It's like, so which stall you want to go first, or are we just gonna see which one we pop into first?
I'm gonna take them off my hand first of all, and second of all,
yeah, it is a bit warm out here.
Yeah, well, that's because you're wearing all black.
Okay, I'll take my hood off. Takes his hood off and he shoves it in his pocket.
Oh, he can detach it. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like a little button.
Aw.
I guess we just go wherever the wind takes us.
Okay, eeny meeny. You run into... Oh my god. You run into a Ferris wheel.
Oh my god.
Oh, Ferrum, I have the coolest idea.
Yeah, what are we gonna do?
What if we go on this, but you go to the generator and you make it speed up?
Okay.
Like, I can buy all the seats on it, and then me and you can go on it.
Okay,
but
are
we
you
can go
sure you want to
super
do
fast.
that?
Well, yeah, I don't want any kid to be on it and die.
Aww.
But we can hold on if we spin too fast. Like, I think we're strong enough to not... Oh. Are you strong enough to hold on?
Hey! Yeah.
Okay, well, that's... No, it's okay. I trust you now. Because she survived against my old boss, and that was pretty freaking crazy.
Yeah. A little bit.
So you think you want to go into Ferris wheel?
Yeah, we'll do this first, but I'll, like...
Are they chill with me just like going up to this generator?
No. You don't think so?
What you mean?
It's like, it's kind of hidden behind like under like a stage of another amusement. There's like a kiddie roller coaster.
Can I make a stealth check?
You can make a stealth check. Incus was like thinking he was gonna stealth you over there, but he watches you instead.
12.
Incus looks and he just points at you, he goes, "Intruder!" And then he grabs you and he hides you behind him. And they're like, "What? Intruder? What? Where? What kind of intruder?" And he's just like, "I don't know." He walks away.
I was gonna make it.
No, I could do it though.
Okay, but can you mess with the generator?
Oh, we got so many problems. Because I can make it over there so easy, but you're gonna get caught. And you're lucky that I just saved you because you don't want to know what they do when they catch you playing with the generator.
Have you been caught playing with the generator before?
I've heard tales.
Yeah. Like
Anyway,
what?
we were gonna get cotton candy. You want to get that? You said you hadn't tried it before, and I've had it, and it's really nice.
Okay.
And it's like, it's early enough in the night that we'll be able to get to sleep afterwards, so like the sugar won't go to your brain.
Oh my god, that's so smart.
Yeah, there's so much sugar in it.
Really?
I think it's like just sugar and colors.
They put colors in it?
Yeah, colors and sugar, and they put it on a stick.
Oh my god.
We need to bring color food to Zanisha. I think it might cheer
Do you
her
think
up.
we could... Could we feed it like straight to her?
Oh, yeah, I think we could do that, but that's kind of scary. Imagine like dangling off the trunk.
No, she's so sweet.
She's freaking powerful.
Oh, she's like a big friend. What are
If
you
she
talking about?
sees you would go freaking flying all the way to fucking Westboo.
No, she'd grab me.
Oh, I don't know. You haven't seen her whenever she walks into you know, he's kind of turns and he starts tapping his feet. You haven't seen her when she walks into one of the dragons.
Has she met one of the dragons?
Yeah, the sea, yeah, the fire dragons that are in the sea.
Can I make like a history check or like an int check?
Yeah, give me a history check.
And this has got a -4 because I'm still exhausted.
You got a -2 on your history.
Yep.
He might be spitting. You feel like you remember hearing about these things? Incus has told you about them before.
Oh right, yeah, you did tell me about one of these. Those things seem cool.
Yeah, but like not compared to Zanisha. Like she would smack them and she'd stood on them,
Whoa.
which is hard to do because her legs go down so far, so she had to really reach.
The fucking high knees.
Maybe she just needs some sugar.
We could get her sugar.
Yeah, anyway, what flavors you want?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't had it before.
Okay, well, I'll give you the best flavors. Because I know it's good. I've been here before once. So, walks up. And he's like, alright, grab a stick. And you see all the sticks are just different colors and like different little patterns, like floral patterns and stuff like that. Little plastic sticks that you spin it around. So like, pick your favorite one. Pick the prettiest one.
He picks the prettiest one of them. Like...
Okay, he picks just a pitch black plain one. Alright. Now you go up and you say what you're... Actually, no, you don't say because it's a surprise. So you walk over there and cover your ears.
Okay.
Walk over, cover your ears. Inca's orders to cotton candies. He comes over. One of them is... I think it's pink on the top. And green on the bottom.
Okay.
And one is green on the bottom, pink on the top. And he gives you the one that's green on the top, pink on the bottom. So it's 2 different flavors in one. It's like
Okay.
2 steps.
So, do I have to like guess the flavors?
You're like a chef, you'll probably get the flavors if you taste it.
Yeah, I could try.
I'll guess
I
too.
try it. Are you not gonna get some for yourself?
No, I'm saying I'll guess the flavors after I try them.
Oh. Don't you know?
Bite in. The first bit, it's a bit like tangy and gross. It's just tastes like it's like cucumber with like lemon zest on it. You're like, cucumber is not the epitome of sweet that you'd imagined.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, yeah, I think that one tastes like cucumber. But he doesn't have any himself. He just kind of looks at you. What do you think?
How good is Ferrum's culinary knowledge, Evan? Would they have any
I
idea?
think Ferrum would just know the taste, yeah. Ferrum's used
It's
to
just like
Ferrum has
trying
good
all...
culinary knowledge. Jesus.
No, bro. Bro just be making anything.
Yeah, you just be making anything, but you know what you throw in at least.
Is it like cucumber then, or is it
Yeah,
like...
it tastes just like cucumber, but like sugar on it. Not really
It's like
that
a-
nice.
Well, I'm not gonna say that. Like, it's like a sugary cucumber, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you are a chef, so that makes sense. And I guessed it too. Alright, and now you tried the other half. I don't usually eat that half. But like...
Well, why not?
Well, the idea is that you eat the bad part on the top, and then by the bottom half you'll have an even tastier part because you went through the bad flavor. So you order half and half.
Do you just... Okay, but do you just put the good one on the top?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I stopped eating. I just
So real,
I
actually.
ordered both flavors because I thought that this was the one I would have you try if you came around here, and I don't know if you like it, but the next one should be even tastier.
Okay. I'll try the second one.
Try the second one. Tastes like bubble gum. It's very tasty. Much sweeter than probably anything you've ever had. And this one time he does actually eat it alongside you.
Wait, this is really good.
It is. It's tasty, and there's also like, he kind of like, he's eating, but like he keeps hiding his face, like his mouth behind the candy floss, and he's like, yeah, you know, there's no issues with the bubblegum one either, because it's just tasty and it's normal.
Kind of like Peep. Is he hiding his mouth for a reason?
He peep, and he's just got like little sugar crystals all in his fur, and it's really messy. He's got like little pink strands everywhere. You think you might as well.
I give him
Anyways,
like
tasty,
a
eh?
little napkin. Yeah, it's good.
No. There's a trick to this if you see my secret.
What?
There's a trick to getting rid of the sugar.
Okay.
Okay, so hold on, I'll try it and then I'll show you how to do it.
Okay.
So he kind of like he looks almost like he's just gonna cover your face with his hand, like 5 fingers splayed wide. Just puts his hand just on your face, and then he just kind of puts it like below your nose and over your mouth, and he just shocks you with a little bit of electro, but it doesn't really hurt. and the sugar melts and it just smells like for a second like caramel. He's like, see, you can do that, and then that's like a nice smell to remember the flavor by.
Oh my god!
It's like 2
I'll do that back
experiences in
to him.
one. You do it back to him, he does it, and he's like, oh, okay, I was gonna do it to myself, but thanks. He flinches a little, and he just kind of like grabs at his like neck, and he starts scratching. And he's like, "Oh, that was tasty. Doesn't it make you want to go on a Ferris wheel or another
Sure.
activity?"
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Okay, you have to tell me about your crew whenever we're on the Ferris wheel, though, because I'm kind of interested. Well, not that I don't know, because I have all their files, but like I want to hear what you think about them. I'm pretty full, and I think it's time for another activity. But like, you know, one of your choosing, whatever you mind. I don't really care at all. Like, not at all.
I mean, you said you wanted to go on the Ferris wheel and hear about the crew, right?
He looks very odd. Like he looks very visually excited. When you mentioned that one, like his eyes kind of light up, and he just goes, "Whatever one you like. I don't really care."
You seem like you want to go to the Ferris wheel.
His ears go horizontal.
And that's okay. That's okay. That's fine.
Whatever one you want to do, really. It's your
Yeah, I mean,
suggestion.
I want to do.
You know, you
I'm
have to
gonna
guess.
kill this kid.
He looks insanely excited by the prospect of the Ferris wheel, and he just keep going like, you know, you're the guest. It's really up to you. This place is not special to me.
Okay, like, I know he doesn't have his hood, but I'm grabbing him by, like, the collar, I guess, I don't know. And I'm dragging him towards the Ferris wheel.
he is like, he's scuffling like a kitten that does not want to be held at first. His feet are like scratching up dirt. He's like, oh, okay, I guess we can go this way if you want. And he just kind of stops, and he's like kind of walking next to you now, but he's kind of like hunched down a little in your direction because you're holding him. Like, so we're going this way. That's okay. Yeah, this place is like pretty cool. This one's definitely up there on the list.
Yeah? Is it your favorite?
It's like top 8.
It's in the top 8? Oh my god.
Who could,
What are the other 7?
who could say where? In that top 8.
Okay.
It might be my favorite.
Really? Okay. Can I try and, with his help, sneak over to the generator again?
Alright, what do you want me to do?
I don't know, like, make a distraction, I guess, but like, don't make one that's like really noticeable. Don't
Fine.
make ruckus.
Okay.
That too.
Okay, let me think. He looks around. He looks around, I'm just gonna make him do a perception check real quick. Hold on, I think it's search for perception. If you're not good at this, what are you good at, man?
Then what are you even doing?
What are you
Like,
What are you here for?
he was made to go to 2 things for real. Christ.
He looks around, he climbs up a lamppost, and he goes, "That woman is smuggling dynamite!" He looks up, points over at Belladonna. Everyone looks for a second. And Ferrum, you have your chance.
Well, I'm gonna go and do the generator, but I'm not happy about it. I'm like pouting as I like pull open this panel and like rub my hands together and make them just static. Like make it go slightly faster.
Give me an Arcana engineering check.
Oh, I love to hear that.
11.
Like 11.
Belladonna, you see like the urgency about this kind of goes where like everyone looks at you. They're like, she clearly doesn't have any dynamite on her. But like Incus is like really well trained eyes notice like a fuse coming out of one of your bags very barely, and he's like, how come nobody else see that? He's like, I was telling the truth.
Have I noticed that this is Incus?
Yeah, he's climbing on top of a lamppost. The light is shining on him, pointing down at you.
I give him the most disappointed look.
His ears go back
It's
sad.
like a disappointed sad.
His ears go back
Just
sad.
like-
And he just kind of looks at you and he nods. He climbs down really slowly. And he goes,
It's like
force it arm,
you're-
folks.
I know you're better than this, Incus.
Force it arm, folks. Force it arm. comes over to Ferrum. He's like, "Hey, did you do it?"
I did, but like, what did you? Whatever.
What? It was true. It was
No,
the
it's
truth.
fine.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, but like,
Okay.
you're also going doing a thing, man. Like,
Listen, I seen diffuse first and your crew member second. So
sure.
next time I'll not do that. Next time I'll. Next time I'll
No, it's
pretend
okay.
to slip on a banana peel.
Sure.
Okay. Just need to buy a banana peel somewhere.
I think you could just buy a banana.
Oh yeah. Of course a chef would know that.
We've
Pretty
got some back
resourceful.
on the ship, I think. Maybe.
Good, you better have bananas. Anyway, let's queue. This ride's finishing. But anyway, yeah. So how's the crew going?
Oh, the crew's really good. It's kind of embarrassing, but they're kind of like a family.
Oh,
And I
wait,
don't
that's so
really-
nice.
It's good. It's good. I didn't really have anything like that on Zoro. I was just kind of rooming with Squam and Shing, but this is good. This is good. Sometimes they pretend that they don't care, that they're like fed up, but like they really care about me.
They're not the nicest people to live with. I gotta be honest. I kind of, I would like come by all the time, but like, I don't know how you live with those guys. I didn't really notice, but like, they're not the best.
Oh, with the other two? I mean, they're not great.
Yeah.
But they're in your crew, right? They listen to you?
Yeah, I mean, they were like bestie 4 and 5 for a while, but now they're more like employees. I guess it's kind of weird. It's gone. We talk less whenever we walk past each other in the morning.
Oh. And are they okay with you?
Yeah, they seem fine. I kind of, we all, I don't really listen in what they say about me because, they deserve privacy. But they talk to me sometimes. They were there after I did your surgery, which came as a real freaking success.
Oh yeah, thank you so much. What were they saying after that?
Oh, they were like, actually, I don't want to say no.
Was it bad?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I'll say if you really want me to, but like, you have to know that it was you that forced me to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so since you've consented to hearing this and you being known to force me by choking me with a gun, yeah. Well, like, Shing looked at you and was like, "Oh my god, he looks just as stupid as ever." And I was like, "I mean, I think he looks like cooler now, to be honest." That's kind of all I said, and I was like, "But he's not that stupid, He made it to the Grand Line. That's pretty. You can't be the stupidest if you do that. Not that he's the smartest around." That's what I said, pretty word for word.
I'm like crying.
And then Squam looked at me, and he kind of like notices, and he looks away, and he's just like, "Anyway, as I was saying, Squam, he said, oh, you're just getting all caught up in it because you think Ferrum looks pretty," and I said no, and I was like, if anything, Ferrum was like pretty handsome, but that's it, like objectively, on my rating list.
Okay, well, I'm looking at the other window now, and it's really awkward.
He looks over and he's like, "But it's okay because like for specials things like this, I have tissues." And he pulls away and he can't see you crying anymore. And he's like, "For picking up dirt off the ground." And he kind of like awkwardly leans down. He just starts brushing the ground. He doesn't really know what to do. And he's like, "So anyway, what are you thinking about? Is there anything interesting over there?" He kind of just looks in the direction you're looking.
I'm fumbling so hard.
Is there like a second Ferris wheel that's even bigger? Or like an
No,
elephant
this
shaped
one's-
balloon?
No, this one's perfect.
Okay, well, the last one's ending. We can go on now. I'm sorry that your speeding up thing didn't work, but that's okay. You tried.
Can I make a last ditch? Like, can I try and on-off it? But like mega on it?
Yeah, give me another one with advantage.
With advantage, oh my god.
Yeah, you've already got around there. It's you hear it kind of like clunk a little, and a little smoke comes out, And it seems like it's having like a delayed effect, like it's slowly starting to ramp up, but it's meant to be like it's stopped right now so that you guys can get on it, and because it's already bought like a ticket for it, but it's starting to start revving up already while it's meant to be stopped. And he's like, "Oh, what's happening?"
Oh, we should get on right now. I yank the seatbelt like across the two of us. I'm like, we might need this.
Oh yeah. I mean, like, I'm gonna be fine because, you know, I have evasion. It's a technique I think.
Oh, I've got that too!
Huh? I thought only sneaky people could get evasion.
I'm pretty sneaky.
You failed at being sneaky earlier, like 4 minutes ago.
Okay, yeah, well, I'm really tired right now.
Why? The crew not even let you sleep? What the hell?
No, we were...
awful.
It was annoying. We were in this big cave, and then, like, this dumb lizard thing was like, we're gonna make you go so long!
Classic.
And I was just tired.
Okay, well, you can... do you think if you take a nap while you're on the Ferris wheel, it'll, like, because we're going so fast, you'll sleep faster? And then you'll be healed faster? Is that how it works?
This sounds like the smartest idea in the world to Ferrum. Like, this sounds so good.
What if it keeps going faster like this? I mean, they're not going to really be able to get us off the thing, so you could always just, like, fall asleep and like, be on here for, like, 8 hours. Classic. Or 4 hours if it's double as fast. Or we could make it go triple as fast.
I don't want to make it go that fast. Are people chill with it being this fast, or is there, like, an attempted effort to stop it?
There's now, like, a thing of people are just kind of looking up and, like, taking pictures. But, like, you guys are a blur. It's just kind of spinning very fast and nobody else is on this thing. You see, the last thing you can see before it gets too fast, like, it's spinning really fast, is just a guy going over with a wrench over to the machine and, like, bonking it a couple times and being like, what the fuck is up with this thing? Doesn't seem like they're making any progress on it.
Oh my god, you should tell me what you think of my crew before they turn it off.
Okay, well, Belladonna has a cool gun. I like that. I like her devil fruit. I was gonna try and take some of the devil fruits, but you know, I already had one myself, so it would have just been my clone eating one. Alta is very cool. She comes from Sky Islands. She doesn't seem to know much about Sky Islands after coming from one though. That's kind of weird.
I mean, I don't really know much about the elephant. I came from there.
To be fair, you're like 2 months younger than me, so like you were a baby for all of that. You missed it.
Yeah, it's
your eyes probably weren't even open yet.
That's not true at all.
Oh, okay. But like, yeah, I guess you missed some things, but like, could always just go back and learn more, you know?
Yeah, I've got the like fever card thing, but I don't know.
I am.
It seems like it's.
Oh, I don't anymore. I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I'm starting to feel like that might have been a little bit of a mistake. But I hope they're not too mad at me.
I mean, they care a lot about loyalty. I'm sure if you like said sorry, they'd be okay with it though.
He kind of huffs and just looks away. So yeah, well, it's not an issue of loyalty. It was just, you know, it's just, yeah, I don't know. I think they'll be fine with it. They don't leave things behind. That's not what they do.
No, they don't. No, and if you thought you were doing the right thing, then I'm sure they'll understand that and they'll like sort something out.
Well, that's why I've been trying to work so hard on fixing Zanisha, is because if I come back, I need to be bringing something pretty good to fix my screw up.
I mean, I guess you do need to fix it some bit, but like you don't need to fix everything.
But I don't know. See,
you show them that you were trying. If
that gets into the wrong hands, that could be everyone could attack at once, and
I mean, who'd you give it to?
Makia. I don't. It's hard to.
He's dead now. He's dead now, kind of. So that's good.
He's not dead. I see him. He didn't recognize me. I thought that you guys did like. I thought you guys gave him one of the weird cards or something. Made him forget me.
Okay, but he doesn't, like, remember anything, right?
Oh.
He didn't remember you.
Oh, I need to get that card out of his pocket before he remembers.
Yeah, he wouldn't have checked his pocket by now. It's okay.
It's going
might
really
even have
fast,
it on
and
him,
like
'cause he-
your guys' like hair is like flying everywhere. But you guys are both used to being really fast, so it doesn't feel that weird. Well, like to anyone else, they would just be sick at this point.
No, I mean, like, if he died, he's not gonna have it on him, right? Might be in the ocean.
Yeah, I think if there's anyone that dies, that would be probably a good one, right?
Yeah. I do hope he dies a little bit.
Oh, we should make that happen when we get out of this place.
You want to just go kill him?
No, I don't really have a way to kill him. Not really, but I'd like to.
I think our crew can. We've got, like, these weird green things on our weapons.
Oh, well... Oh, maybe we could do it as a bonding experience. We could all kill him together. That'd be cute.
That'd be great. That'd be cute. I don't know, you like cute stuff.
Yeah, there's, you know, on Zoe, you kind of like, I was just kind of like sneaking around looking at the military and stuff, but you kind of have to, I don't know, it gets really boring if you don't have like a couple of cute things to mix things up. If it's just kind of all like blood and swords and stuff, you just kind of are like working and, you know, I have to do paperwork now, that's pretty boring. If it's all that, then you just kind of, life gets pretty boring, I think.
Do you have, like, cute stuff in your office, then? Do you have toys?
No. No.
Oh.
I don't.
Okay. Sorry.
I'm
We could
a-
get you some toys.
No, I don't want toys anymore. Ever. I never wanted toys.
He's 15, goddammit.
Yeah, I'm grown up now. Actually, I'm 16, so... Like, yeah.
Whoa.
I turned it, like, last week. So,
Really?
Yeah. Well, outside-wise, yeah, but inside here, I guess, maybe not. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep going by outside numbers.
Inside's weird.
Yeah, inside you'd probably be too, but outside is the actual time, so just... I think you should ignore it. Mix the birth
Sure.
record's all messed up on Zoe.
Yeah. At this rate, if they're, like, slowing it down.
They kind of... It's less that it's slowing down and more that it's breaking.
Oh.
You can see, like, some parts go missing or, like, come, like, flying out, like, some bolts. And it's just like,
I should, like, slow this thing down, maybe.
Oh, but what if we, like, we stayed and it caused this destruction and we seen who could stick the landing better?
Okay. I'm okay to jump off it, but I am going to turn it off.
Okay, turn it off the last
Because I think it
second
might
and jump.
explode. Yeah, okay.
Oh, by the way, before we do that, just because we're going so fast, what do you guys plan on doing after this? You gonna stick around for a while?
We've got some... I don't want to tell them about the island blowing up, actually. Yeah, we've got some, like, stuff to fix here, and then we're gonna do something else. I don't know yet, though. We haven't decided.
Okay.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
He leaps. He dives. Give me a dex save.
Dex save.
He'll do a dex save too.
I didn't mean to roll with advantage. I don't think it matters.
Is this Ferrum practicing for the circus?
Basically.
You guys get the same exact landing. You guys do a fucking superhero landing. He kind of looks over, ready to, like, flex superiority, and he just kind of sees you, and he goes, "Oh, that was pretty cool."
Yeah, you were great. Oh my god.
It's good that you're not like a weakling anymore, so we can be like full friends.
I wasn't that weak before. And I thought we were full friends before.
You were bestie number 3 before. Number 2? Number 3?
Am I number 2 now? Am I number 1?
Well... Just kind of looks down, he looks a little sad, he's like... It's not that, you know... A lot of slots have opened up, and not a lot of them have been filled, but I think... Not company-wise, because I can't really afford to pay anyone else right now, but I'd say you could be number 1 if you wanted to be. Zunisha's number 2, because I haven't seen her in a while. So she went down one.
I'm giving Inkus a huge hug. It's over for him.
You give him a hug. He tenses up a little and then he eases. He does not fight like a cat like before, and he goes, "Oh, nice. You can. It's nice to have have a person be nice to you whenever you make them your bestie. That's this usually happens, but in a way that they kind of, yeah. When you let go, he's just like, usually it's very insincere, but I feel like I don't know, my ears are telling me otherwise." And he gives you a hug back, and he's like, "Okay, well, anyway, next activity, right?"
Yeah, we gotta do something else, and we can like cut away to one of the other two if you want.
What are Belladonna and Adwa doing? You find a bench to sit at. The fake bomb threat went off and is gone.
Sit Adwa down, and then I go and get the two of us I find like a little stall and get a couple of black coffees.
Okay. Roll me a D8 as well as you're on your walk to see if you notice any events that you might be interested in. See if the first one you run into is. One, two, three. Possibly the worst one for Belladonna. You see this machine that has like these two like handles you can hold on to, and you know those games where like it's not one of those, but you know those games where you like the goal is to hold on to this like vibrating like stick or whatever and see how long you can hold on. It's like it shocks you kind of.
Yeah.
It's like that, but it has a bunch of big hearts on it. It says love tester. But it's got one for each person, and it's got like a meter that you go on.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
You see that, and there's just a bunch of like little kids doing it and like looking away from each other.
Okay.
You find a bunch of like a very nice coffee stand.
Cool. Is
Feel
there
you
like
have an eye for
any?
taste.
Yeah, I'll get like a little like pastry or something like that as well.
Yep.
Just like maybe something that like has some sugar in it that I think would, because sugar is meant to help like calm down stress and stuff like that.
Yep.
So. And then I come back to the bench and see Adwa and what she's doing.
Adwa is looking a lot better. She has kind of like tears down her face from her continual eye damage, but it's back to normal now. And she looks over in like Inkus and Ferrum's direction, and is just looking at this madly fast spinning Ferris wheel. And she hears you come over and just goes, Belladonna, don't be mad at me.
What? Why
Where'd
would
they go?
I be? What?
So they went on the Ferris wheel, and the Ferris wheel was spinning madly, but now they're not on it. I think they ran off.
Oh, I told them to stay.
Maybe they are close by. We just can't see them because, it was hard to keep an eye on them. My eyes were stinging like hell. Just sit. It's okay. It's okay. They're strong. They can take care of themselves, right?
Yeah, no, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried that something could happen.
To who?
Who them? I know a little bit of mischief here and there I don't care about. They're kids, they will do what kids do, but there is... They should be mindful of Celestial Dragon. They know that.
Oh, did you not hear? He's inside the tent.
Oh, he's inside the tent?
Yeah, they're pretty much just scoping out the whole area and making sure that nobody is planted anything or there's nothing weird in there. He's just sat in.
Oh, okay.
Waiting.
Okay.
He's gonna be in there until the show ends.
Okay, I'm going to trust them and that they don't get themselves injured.
See the Ferris will start to slow down. More so just
Can
people
I-
are like putting like things in its way to stop it, and eventually it does slow down. Yeah.
I was gonna say, am I able to spot them anywhere? Or are they just like completely
Give me a perception check.
out of my sight? Perception. I'm pretty decent at perception, aren't I? I am. I'm not.
You don't see him.
Okay.
But you don't see anything worrying either.
Okay.
No news is always good news.
I keep an ear out for in case anything happens, but I sit down next to Adwa and I give her like the little pastry.
He goes,
It'll
oh,
be like-
thanks.
Cinnamon
Are you having
and
one?
stuff. No, I'll be alright.
Sure you don't want a corner?
I got that for you because Sugar's supposed to help with stuff, so you know it was for you.
Oh, for your eyes?
It helps more with like shock and nerves and stuff.
Okay, well, you can have a corner if you're nervy, but otherwise, thanks very much.
I'm not nervy.
You seem nervy.
What about me seems nervy? Excuse you.
You know, something about the way you're sitting, your posture, your body language, you look kind of like you're ready to sprint out of this place within 2 seconds if anything were to happen. You know, you look ready, I guess.
It is good to be ready. What is?
It's also good to relax, you know? And listen, there's nowhere... You're not gonna... If anything happens to them, you're not gonna see it. You're not gonna be able to chase after them. You might as well relax in bed.
Oh, no, that is like good.
No,
I
no.
probably couldn't there
No, you
very
couldn't.
fast.
They're also very
How
fast.
do I do a relaxation check?
Let me load up this list of skills. You're trying to relax yourself?
Yeah,
Let's see.
You should like get in touch with nature or something.
survival.
Survival, yeah. Just your general constitution, you know.
Just give me a wisdom check. Try and put a lot of your thoughts out of your mind for once. Not on a sparks fly out of your brain. Oh. Alright. It looks like you're trying really hard at that, and it's not good to try very hard. Like, you're like competitively relaxing right now.
You told me to relax. I'm doing it as best I possibly can.
Yeah, but the point is to, like, to not think about anything and relax your body. It's not to...
Thinking about things is relaxing to me.
Okay, well, what do you want to think about? Something less stressful?
Well, now that we know what's going on with the island, what are your plans?
I was just gonna go back to work like normal, and just kind of like taking some sips of her drink, kind of speaking slow, and she goes, got talking to Alta, and it feels a little weird to go back to work as normal. I don't know what I can do from here, but you know about all the weird stuff with the cipher pole, the orphans, I don't know, I'm kind of scared of what's going on in the circus too.
Well, that is all stuff that, you know, we're looking into anyways.
Yeah,
And-
it feels weird to have, you know, someone so young. It's like if I don't know, I mean, I was the same age as Alta with the same questions. I just didn't have the attitude to go after it and try and make things better like she did. It's taken me a while, but I don't know. It feels weird to go back to work, back to normal.
Well, you know,
Mm-hmm.
you will be, you've seen.
Take a couple drinks of
you
your
know-
coffee.
Okay.
It'll relax you.
I'm just thinking, if
Mhm.
you want to look into these things that, you know, we're looking into, and as of today, I am technically the captain.
Mm-hmm.
We would, benefit quite a lot from a shipwright of your skills. So, there will be a place for you.
He just kind of looks at her, and she looks at you, and she gets a little shy looking, and then she goes, "Oh, I'm glad you're not just using me for my money, Belladonna. I thought you guys were gonna skip town as soon as I got your upgrades for you."
No, never.
Okay, well, God, I haven't really traveled outside of this place anymore, but I guess, all the stuff about time working different, I guess it's not going to be like that for much longer.
Yeah, hopefully. I have an idea on how to, fix the tree, but I just need a little bit more research first.
Don't take offense to this, but the rest of your crew seem quite young. You don't think I'd feel a little out of place on there? I feel like I would kind of struggle with the small talk.
I feel out of place.
Yeah, well, you're a sniper, and you're like the captain, and you're,
I saw how you fought down there. You won't be out
Yeah,
of
but
place.
what do I talk to them about?
They're capable of having normal conversations.
I've heard them call you old so many times this last 24 hours. How do I get past that?
Oh, you just pretend that they didn't. You give them a stern look, you pretend that they didn't because you care about them. And they don't deserve to be smacked no matter how much you want to.
I like your approach, but have you considered, and she kind of opens up her hand, or like the claws of her suit open up, and you hear a hiss, and like a little flamethrower comes out, and she's like, I could always just scare them away until they stop doing it. I would never hit them with it, but like, they gotta know that I could.
I mean, they know very well what I'm capable of.
Listen, there might be time for a couple of misfires. You need another place, okay? You can just call them young, okay? That's sort of an insult.
Hey, listen, they make as many old jokes about me as they want. I make as many baby jokes to them, too.
I guess so. Well, yeah, I'd love to come aboard, just promise me you'll make some excuses to fucking call me into the captain's quarters and have a chair repaired or something. I'm gonna die out there with the small talk otherwise.
Of course, no problem. We do have a member of our crew that is currently out of place right now. I hesitate to call him missing. But we have lost contact with him. His name is Onda.
Okay.
He has a friend homie as well, Shark.
Interesting.
So we do need to reconvene with Onda as soon as we can. But Onda is a little bit older than Alta, so we're not completely. They're not all children. We did also have Bravv and Killico, who you met them both down in. Aro came with us to the Brine, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, you met them both down there.
Yeah, they seemed nice. They definitely brought the median age up a little bit.
Yeah.
That's fine.
My bad, guys.
One week old Stephen is uncomfortably squirming in your pocket with guilt.
Yeah, how old's Bear? Oh Jesus, how old is Bear?
There's like 2 or 3, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the average is fucked. Hold on,
Okay,
guys.
Cat years.
I'm doing some math.
Squeevin is 3 days. 4, maybe?
Yeah.
It's gotta be more of that.
It's like a week. At this point.
2 cat years are approximately 24 human years. We're okay, guys.
Oh my
We're okay.
god. Yeah, what age is the genie? Exactly. Otto just kind of goes, well, I can see you again. Do you want to have a look around any of the games?
Yeah, sure.
Well, do you not play games?
These little arcade games, not as much.
Me and my guys at my company play Twister sometimes.
Twister?
Yep.
What is that? You make little tornadoes?
No, but that would be cool. No, it's just like a game. It's like a mat, and she brings out like some blueprints paper and starts drawing a very technical description of what Twister is. And it's like, so yeah, it's all about like bending around and making sure that you can touch each individual part of the mat as you play, and other people are getting in your way.
How well do I hide my face of disgust?
Let's do an insight. Okay, it might not be your thing, but it's kind of fun sometimes, okay? When you have a couple drinks in you, it's pretty funny, because if one person falls over, everyone falls. It's pretty, you know.
Yeah, no, I can get that. Sure.
What kind of games do you like?
I quite like chess, checkers, practicing, actually, let's see, can I try and find, like, a shooting game?
Yeah, you look around after a while, you see a shooting game, but it's got, like, it's like a BB gun and a rifle, and they've got a bunch of Marines and pirates. As, like, the Marines are the ones you're not meant to shoot, and the pirates are the ones you're meant to shoot. For points. They're swinging by, and like they're on like little boats animated going up and down.
Okay. I like gesture Adwa over and I'm like, this is a bit more my style.
Okay, let's play then.
Okay.
I've seen you use the crossbow, you're pretty good at it.
You have not seen me with a gun.
Yeah, they don't usually allow guns in here, so. Okay, I'll give it my best shot too. You can see her like finger takes up the entire slot of where the once the claw's on, it takes the entire trigger. So she's just got the end of the claw poking at it, and it's really uncomfortable in her hands. She gets to take a shot. That's a D20 -2 for Dex. She goes to pull the trigger, and she pulls it so hard that the entire gun snaps in half. As she gets a -1. She goes, right, yeah, not my thing. She just kind of, like, moves over to the side of the stand, rests up against it sideways, and just like, alright, you go.
Cool. What do you want me to do, to roll?
Roll an attack roll with your gun.
Oh, yeah! Oh, that was...
Oh, and only a 17. Alright, you know you kind of know that you've got it. Like, you're kind of on a roll. You're gonna hit all the targets. Which ones are you aiming for, by the way?
Marines, definitely.
Yeah, you're getting like -100 points. Are you trying to like show off at all, or are you just being very technical with it?
I'm trying to show off a little bit. I'm trying to be nonchalantly showing off, and just like, more so just like how fast I can hit them.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the dynamic dice, which is whatever you're gonna roll 2 attacks, and whichever number rolled is further away from 10 is the one you go with for your last round of shots, like your flourish.
Okay.
Your like victory lap. So roll 2 attacks. I'll hover over whichever one is farther from 10 you get.
A 6 and a 7.
Even the 7 is just, it looks as good as before. Oh my god. It's none too fancy. You hit like all headshots in the end, but
oh no, that's a 9. Sorry.
Yeah, you hit all headshots in the end, but she kind of can't see like you do like a trick shot or anything crazy like that, or like a ricochet, and she's just like, "Are you like a Marine? How do you have such like you have like professional sniper training?"
Yes, pirate crew.
Oh, just experience. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was I can't remember how old I made Belladonna when she joined. I think I made her 25. I was 25 when I joined my first pirate crew. So, you know.
You've been busy in life. I've just been working at the same place for ages. Like, it's gotten nicer, but like, you've kind of got... You've went places, you know? It's pretty cool.
Too many, almost.
Yeah, I never...
Actually, no,
never
I've
left
not
here.
been to too many. I've never been to a Sky Island. I've never been to Zunisha, you know? I thought I had been very experienced, and turns out no. World is a lot bigger than
I
you
imagine
think.
those are hard to mix. Yeah. Or they're easy to miss. They're kind of out of the way.
That's true.
Anyway, yeah. Good job, but that game was like... It was not my style, so... I'm gonna play
Well,
something that is more my style.
Yeah.
You're
okay,
getting like this
funny.
guy who's just like... This guy is like offering you a plushie, but then his like the older coworker just kind of slaps him in the back and it's like, she got minus 200 points. Not 200. Like, oh, can you get
What
that?
kind of a plushie is it?
Let's see. It's a little like plushy chicken.
Okay, no. Chicken.
You just kind of look at it for a second and you're like, nah, you move on. Ottawa takes you over to a mallet game. Now these ones, these are like weapons with proper handles, so these are much easier to use. So.
Yes, they're a lot more simple, I can see.
She smiles at you and she puts her helmet on and then she grabs them out of her other hand and you can see her body like physically grow bigger as she like rages.
Oh my god.
And she two-hands it, uses her int because she is aberrant, or not aberrant mind, the broken mind, shattered mind, yeah. Uses her int for this, rolls of advantage as she rages. She does like pretty well. Doesn't do the best. It reaches the top, but like barely. But she can't see it, so she just kind of takes her helmet off and she goes, "See, top score."
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Oh, whoops. She's fighting. Yeah. I guess I can come along with on your ship. It's a bit awkward. I've never really traveled, you know. Like, I only know how to blend in with the people here and talk to them, but like all different kinds of people out there.
What do you mean by blending in?
Well, like, you don't want to draw too much attention to yourself when you go to a new place, so you kind of, you know, you learn what makes people happy. You kind of say what they say, talk how they talk, you know. You don't want to cause too much attention.
I mean, yeah, you don't want to draw too much attention, but like, so be you.
Yeah, I guess so. It's just a little freaky now that, you know, I'm still on the Cypherpole mailing list for some reason.
Yeah, we should find out what that is.
Yeah, I think Alta would appreciate being taken off that as well. I don't know how that is done. Maybe you have to pay like a person who does the paper or something.
In blood. You killed him.
Jesus, okay. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, she gets really pumped up. Pirate now. I'm a pirate.
Yes.
People are looking over and they're like gasping, and she's like, "Warlord crewmate. I'm a crewmate of the Warlord of the Sea." Okay, but if I'm joining, you guys gotta, you know, before we set sail, I'm bringing the champagne. We can throw it at the boat. You gotta come up with a name.
Oh, yes, we haven't had a name for the boat.
Yeah, you gotta. I'll come on board then, but you know, how else is it gonna appear in the newspaper? You know, the boat
Alright,
with
we should
Belladonna
come up
on
with a
it.
name then.
Crew. I don't know.
Okay, we'll come up with the ship name then.
A ship name?
Yeah, name for the ship.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What did you think I meant?
Nothing. She walks off. Ship at starboard. She walks off. Do you kind of continue walking around with her?
I was gonna try out the hammer test thing.
Oh yeah, you want to try it?
Yeah, but I want to try and do it in a way that I don't look like I'm. Like, I don't care if I get a bigger score or whatever. I just don't want to look like I have like a red face or I'm like straining or anything like that. I want to look good doing it. I don't
You want to look nonchalant.
I want to look nonchalant.
Give me a disadvantage athletics roll. Yeah, the disadvantage comes from you trying to not look like she gives a fuck.
Athletics. Where? There you are.
It goes like pretty high, like halfway up. And Otto looks and just goes, "You're stronger than I expected."
Everybody seems to think that. People also don't realize that I count as a size larger when carrying things.
That's crazy.
I didn't notice that for a while.
I count as a size larger because I physically grow bigger whenever I put my helmet on. If that makes any difference.
That's cool.
You should do it again, but do it like one-handed, so you really don't care, you know?
Love wins.
One-handed?
Yeah,
Oh,
just
okay.
one-handed, so you really don't care.
Okay, but you have to do it one-handed too.
Yeah, I'll do it after you.
Okay. Another disadvantage one, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You go, and Adwa has her helmet on behind you and pushes your elbow really hard. It breaks the machine, and it's like, whoa, you did it, good job. You felt it. You felt her just push your arm down, and like kind of. She goes to put her like arm in her pocket, but she's wearing a suit of armor, so it's just kind of dinking in. And she's like, "Oh, nice, good job."
Sure.
You're really pretending you didn't give a fuck about this game, but I can see your heart was in it.
I could say the same about you. What was that?
I cared about winning this.
Did you?
Yeah, watch. I'll do it right now. The machine's broken. She looks over and says that to the guy. And the guy's like, "You guys want a prize?"
You got any good ones?
Yeah. He hands you a plastic bag full of water with a goldfish.
With a goldfish?
Yeah, goldfish. So you can have a hamster either, I don't mind. That's all we really have is hamsters and goldfish.
What kind of hamster?
The only kind of hamster you get here, the exploding variety.
Okay, I take the hamster. Is it alive?
It's also in a plastic bag full of water, but it's like it's just swimming at the top, reaching for air.
Okay, I take the hamster.
You feel a neuron activation come from your pocket as Squeven notices the hamster.
This is a really weird thing because, like, I know if we give Squeven a hamster, he'll get bigger and stronger and survive more explosions, but, like, this is a live hamster and I don't feel comfortable.
It's a very cute little hamster.
I mean, you could just do what Bravv does. You just keep it in your pocket, and then, like, 10 days
Yeah, but
later,
I feel like
it'll just be
if I
dead.
only have one pocket and Squeven is in there, and I don't want to put the living hamster next to Squeven.
No way, she only has one pocket. I guess that's.
I
women
make myself
fashion.
another pocket. And I
Girls
put that
never have
hamster.
pockets.
Why is Belladonna becoming the woman with pockets full of hamsters?
This wet little hamster goes in your
It's
pocket.
the captain. It's just what the captains do, you know.
Yeah.
The hamster goes in your pocket. Squeven is looking out very seriously from the other pocket. That the little wet hamster you have is now falling asleep in your pocket immediately because it's been treading water for an hour.
Okay, I guess we walk along and see what other games there are.
Ottawa takes the goldfish. Yeah, you guys keep walking. Alta, roll me a d8. You might have to roll me more than one though, because we've got some repeats here. Who knows? Maybe you guys are going around. You run into them. You run into the shooting game.
Uh-oh.
There's a broken machine next to it. But yeah, there's the shooting game. Do you want to play at the shooting game, or do you want to look for anything specific, or keep walking around?
I think I'll probably take him to get his hot dog, to be honest. I'm not sure he's gonna get much out of the shooting game.
Yeah, that's probably true. He's kind of like pointing you, like with one wing up, kind of pointing his feather to like where to go, and he's like, I think I remember it was like the next right turn around here.
He's got his wings out?
Yeah, he's got his wing out. He's kind of like got it from up his sleeve. It's like pointing to you. It's like this, yeah, the next right.
Okay, yeah, well, I'll do it, but just...
Kind of like pull it down, like his sleeve or whatever.
Oh, right, yeah. Kind of sucks.
I'm sorry.
It's pretty uncomfortable.
I know. I told Miss Donna that we'll keep everything hidden. Even if I haven't seen that celestial dragon guy around, but it's still probably for the best.
Yeah, I am wondering, whenever the lights go off in the circus, do you think it would be okay then? Like the audience, the lights go off and the lights stay on performers.
I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna let my wings out when it comes to performing, but I guess you and I are kind of different.
Oh, well, yeah, your wings are cool too, so you should definitely let yours out. Maybe I'll wait until after you've done it and I'll see. I'll try and see if people around me what they're thinking, and then if they seem cool with it, maybe I'll try. But yeah, I think you're right. It's a bit risky for me for now, so I might not do that.
I'm sorry. I feel so... I'm being really performative lately. I don't know.
Yeah, I saw.
Well, the thing is, I came here to this island, right? And like on the very first day, I went to the tailor. That's where I found about you, remember? Because I wanted to know if they would tailor clothes with like these holes in the back. And they did, and I got them because I was like, well, now I'm learning more about the Sky Islands, and I'm probably gonna get to go home soon. I thought there'd be no point in covering them up at all anymore. So I got these purely to have them out all the time. But then pretty much as soon as I got them, they're covered again. So now I just have these clothes with holes in the back. Suspicious holes in the back. So
okay, but it could be like
doesn't feel great.
It could be I guess if you do get to go home soon, you know, the ships that they fly to the Sky Island, they come here in pretty short notice as far as I know. We don't usually, because time works different in here, we have to like plan things pretty far ahead, but they just kind of come over. So I'd say it's probably nearby. So if you're really close to being able to go home, then you're probably close to being able to, you know, live with your wings out. And if that's the case, really, if you're going to take them out at the circus as well, it's only like maybe like an hour or so of having to hide them left, and you could dedicate that hour to just working up the bravery to never having to hide them again, you know? Like 1 hour of, like, I don't know, like a breathing exercise before like a big speech or something. I don't know how it works, but like, so maybe sometimes it's better to like, it's sad to be able to hide them, but like, maybe it's easier to stomach if you just don't have to put them away again after, you know?
Alta is stud. This child is so wise.
If that makes any sense.
No, it does. But what about you then? Do you wear your wings out generally? Just on days like today?
I wear them out, but like, I think people kind of know that I'm not meant to have wings. I don't really know. It's just, I can't really explain it. It just feels that way. Like people are kind of weird about them, and like, it almost feels like people talk to me a little more if I have them like tucked behind me a little. I'm not sure if I'm just annoying and I'm like pushing people and I'm not noticing it because I don't really have any nerves in my wings, so I can't really feel if I'm hitting anyone, but I don't think I am. But I guess you do get along and get around a little easier if you have your wings tucked away, but like it's only whenever like the important people come by that you have to like hide them and the people tell me to hide them. So I mean, it's not the worst.
Does Alta have nerves in her wings? Sorry.
I guess you would just like the idea is like your wings are like a little smaller, so I guess they're closer to like the bone and stuff like that. So you would probably feel like vibrations in them easier, but his are like the very far away ones are sort of not really as connected to his body.
Oh, I thought it was because like they were on fire. They're all burnt. No, okay. That's fair enough. That's kind of... Oh, that is a little sad.
Yeah, it's not the worst.
I'm gonna get to go back, but... But, and everyone says that people of this island are so open-minded.
I mean, usually they say that because of, like, you know, the fish minks, is it the fish minks? The fluffy people and the sea people?
The both of them, yeah.
Yeah,
the fishmen and the minks.
People aren't nice to them outside and they're nice to them here, so I guess they don't really know Skylanders, you know? I've really heard of the Skylanders from the circus thing. And it didn't, like... It seemed more like a fun story than, like... I guess a people. I didn't really know that there were more people that had wings until I met you properly, so...
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, getting that response here is kind of more than you'd get outside. So, I mean, most people haven't even heard of it as like a story. So, that's something, I guess.
Yeah, as long as it's a nice story. As long as you're not the bad guys, you know? Doesn't seem like it. People always...
Is that foreshadowing?
No,
okay,
people always like to come around and see, but like, it's good to be like a, you know, have people come around and see you and want to watch, but I guess it'd be nice if they took you a bit more serious after the fact, you know? Like, because they don't really...
It's okay.
They don't really, like, take time to learn about how the wings work.
Comparatively. I mean, I don't know how the wings work.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean...
I kind of wish I'd be able to explain it, but I don't really get it.
That's okay. I mean, have you had anyone to really explain them to you?
Oh, my mom was a Skylander, but like or not a Skylander, she was different. She was a winged person, but I don't know what she was fully. But she went missing. Like, she explained to me that I had wings and that I could fly someday, but like to take it easy for now because they're very strong. But I was really young whenever, you know, what was it? I think it was my dad cheated on her with a celestial dragon, and then he ran away, and then he went missing, and then she ran away. I don't remember, but yeah, that's all the people really told me about them. I didn't really remember anything other than being told I had wings. I'd like to stop smacking them into stuff because they just kind of shake about when you're a little kid.
Right. Sorry, I shouldn't be talking about all this stuff at the circus. I mean, it's pretty exciting for both of us.
It's okay. We might not see each other long, so it's good to be able to explain it all.
Right. I feel really bad. But I'm just gonna move on and then go home, and then you're just gonna be stuck here?
You shouldn't feel bad. It's nice to have someone to talk to. I mean, like, it's not gonna be like you're only here for like a day. I'll still remember you for like, I'll still remember you for a while. You know? Like, it'll be nice to think about how you came to visit, and you might come back someday. You know, the nice thing is that it won't feel as long for me as it will for you if you come back here, because the island is just like the time bubble, you know?
All the things of the island about to explode.
So like, it's not the worst thing. I would like if you come to visit again someday, though.
Oh, well, I do think that even if I do go up there, I've got some work to do down here in the surface as well, so I'll definitely be around.
That's good. Yeah, I don't really. I guess if you had any advice on how to like live among everyone and like kind of stop annoying everyone so often, that'd be nice. But otherwise, it's like it's fine. I have a house. I have food.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. I think that's one of the few things I can't help with. I'm pretty good at annoying people, I'm afraid.
Well, you're not annoying. You've been so nice to me, and you bought me so many nice things, and you took me here, and I can hear you perfectly fine in the crowds because you leaned down to talk to me. It's really nice.
I thought you weren't that short.
I'm pretty short.
You weren't that short
I've
when
got
we were
really-
going.
I've-
You could have gotten reduced entry.
Oh, I couldn't see how far down I had to lean. My bad.
Like, before I joined my current crew, I went through, I don't even know how many. It was about, I don't know, 3 or 4 years of it. And I went through a lot of crews.
Joining a crew seems like a
I
scary
annoyed
thing.
a lot of people.
I mean, it was, but I can, I don't know what the best way to describe it is. I can be pretty volatile.
Okay.
And,
He's like really locked in. He's leaned in, like waiting for what that means. Okay, yeah. You can be like as in you could be like really
Yeah.
energetic one day and then not energetic the next, you mean?
well, sure, but I more mean things can happen.
Okay. If you have a secret, you can tell me. I won't tell anyone. If that's what you're getting at.
Evan,
Hello?
what does it do?
Oh my god. Let's see. Oh my god, I have so many tabs open. Oh, there's the risky Yamato. Roll me a 2d4, please.
2d4.
Yep. You're launched 30 feet into the air, and then you start falling. I imagine you slow fall to catch yourself.
I imagine I slow fall to catch myself.
He feels a breeze of wind, and he's like, you can tell me if you wanna, and you just start like falling down after.
Oh,
You still there?
it's yeah. Sorry, I just went out for a little bit.
After he's saying all that shit about like, I like how you like bend down to talk to me. She's like 30 feet in the air.
Oh, did you like learn how to fly all on your own?
Oh, no, actually, I kind of did. It's complicated, but sometimes when you're around me, things happen, and they're mostly pretty unfortunate, I guess. And long story short, I mean, there was a bit of that. There was a bit of miscommunication about the wings, and then some miscommunication about other stuff, and then some other things that probably definitely actually were my fault. And yeah, long story short, I got kicked out of pretty much every crew there was. And I mean, even like the world government didn't want me for their super evil like spy program at the end of it.
Oh, it's probably
I
just
guess
because
it's
they knew
lucky.
you wouldn't be evil. You don't know that it's because they were like scared or anything, right?
Yeah, my GM told me, but I guess I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I bet it's just because they knew you were uncorruptible and really nice. But yeah, you should
Right.
do it again. But I'm gonna hold your hand this time because I want to feel it.
Oh, I don't know. And also, it's not really something I can just like, always do on command, so I don't know if anything will happen.
Bro,
You
why
say
are you
that.
laughing? That's disrespectful.
You say that, he goes, okay. And then he goes, well, it's okay if not everything happens. Roll me a d10. It's okay if nothing happens. I just kind of want to, if something does, I can feel it, you know? 7. Oh, that might be good. Roll me an attack roll.
Can I use my new gun?
Sure, if you want.
Oh god.
Oh, no, it's a melee attack, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Okay,
My
well,
bad.
I don't use my gun.
Okay.
I use my, whatever. Drop my whole bag.
Drop your bag. You feel a huge amount of confusion come over you. You start feeling really dizzy, and you gotta catch yourself, and almost as if your body is moving on its own, you throw a ball bearing really hard, knocking a random person out in the crowd. And he's like, whoa, 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 if you're dizzy, I can hold you, I know you can slow fall, but like, whoa, whoa, he's like trying to hold you, like stop you from falling, thinking you're gonna, you have the confusion spell casted yourself, and you were prompted to make an attack at a random person.
Cool. Can I make a save?
Oh yeah, you could. What is it? Let's see. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that happens. You throw a ball bearing out and knocks out a random person in the crowd. And he's like, did you just knock someone unconscious in your mind?
What?
It's okay if you're dizzy, take a seat, take a seat. He's just shoving you over to like a bench.
Just even
Careful.
notice.
Careful. He just kind of keeps pushing, and he's like got his.
Eventually, like
You don't see it, but he's got his wing out again, and he's scanning like way ahead.
the blind leading the blind. It's so over.
He just kind of like lets you, like helps lean you up against like a stall because you can't really find a bench.
I'm sorry. I don't know.
That was
what
cool. You knocked a
was.
person out of your mind. Yeah, it's okay. Your mind is probably
I
really
did-
dizzy because of your psychic powers.
I don't think I have psychic powers.
Okay, but like
Let's
for
do
like
it
a minute
again.
you did, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
Sorry, I just need a second.
Are you rolling a d10 for the save?
No, I just read what it does.
you did roll it. You roll your little save, and you see you're sat leaning up against this, and he's like, "It's okay, it's fine," and he's like holding on to you, and then all of a sudden he's just whisked behind you as he's holding onto like your cloak as Alta sprints full speed in a random direction. Alta just starts
circus.
sprinting.
I hate the circus.
Oh no! Well, you see Alta fly past full sprint formation, and behind is two hands on her cloak, wings spread out now. He looks like he's flying. He's like, "Don't worry, she's taking me for a run." As he flies past.
I think Belladonna was getting ready to cast darkness because she thought they were running away from somebody. And she's like, oh, okay.
Runs past Incus and Ferrum as well. Like, Incus is like got a smoke bomb ready.
Oh my god.
What are they doing?
Mm.
You come to a stop, Alta. You feel better. You feel less dizzy. You feel like you walked it off. You ran it
I
off.
walked it off.
Oh, that was so cool. That was so cool. It felt like I was flying.
Wait, what has happened?
Oh, I felt like you used your power again, and it like
No.
you went like
Or
really
maybe.
fast. You were like super
think
fast,
if-
and we went flying.
If I did, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. Are you hurt?
No, that was super cool. I got to fly, kinda. Like you were running mostly,
Oh,
but
well,
like I got
you
to hold
can
on.
fly anyways.
I can fly a little. I can like go in one direction quite fast and then probably hit something.
Okay. Well, I've seen you fly, and it's more than a little.
Okay, I can fly a little too much, but not well.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, but that gives you an idea at least, right? I mean, that's the kind of stuff I was doing on the daily. So
Yeah, I mean,
it
it's
didn't really work
pretty
out.
interesting to be around. I think it's fun, and I feel like it must be awkward for you sometimes, but like, I don't know, it's not really annoying. Plus, like, you know, it's not like that happens every minute of every day. I'm sure you like cancel it out with being like really nice for like 99% of the rest of the day.
Well, I do try. But thank you. You're a good kid, Photo.
Thanks.
No, please, I've really distracted you long enough with all whatever I've been doing. Will we go get you that hot dog now?
Yeah, I think we're at like the other side of the place, but we can loop back. It's okay.
Oh, sorry. Is there something closer?
You see, there's another hot dog stand near you. On the other side, there's like one on each side of the carnival.
Okay. What?
I think it's just the one back there, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, come over here. Do you smell that?
Oh, it smells good.
I think it might be a hot dog stand. I've never had one, so I guess I can't know.
Is it like a sausage between like a bit of bread and there's like some toppings on it?
Let me
Does it say
check.
hot dog? It says all these things. It
Oh,
shows all
that
these
last
things.
part. That last part. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's a hot dog place then. We can go down. I was gonna. You just get what you want. I only really like it plain, to be honest. I just want like some ketchup on it. That's all I get. So you can get something more interesting.
Sure. I'm not really that adventurous.
I mean, you're a pirate. You're pretty adventurous.
I guess we are pirates. Sometimes I forget. Well, I guess maybe we're not pirates anymore. I don't really know how it works.
Do you think there's
We did
pirates
get
that
promoted.
get to like drive cars?
You could be one soon
I was.
when we get to those cars.
I didn't want to say much, but I think that would be pretty cool. Like, what if there were like pirates that could drive them, but like drive them in the sky, so you don't have to worry about bumping into anything?
Drive them in the sky. Oh well, there are boats that fly in the sky. You know.
Oh.
So, but I don't really get along, I guess, with the person who makes the boats that fly in the sky. So it's a little awkward.
Oh, okay. Well, if you ever steal one during your pirating, we could like go together. And if you ever need to do a sharp turn, I'll just flap my wings in one way.
Yeah,
We could, like,
sure.
drift
if,
it.
if we ever, steal a boat, it's not completely unreasonable, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
How much are me hot dogs, Evan?
They're like 50 berries. They're nothing much.
Ooh.
They're a steal. They're a real steal.
How much were these when you got them last year?
She's just checking for inflation.
45 berries.
They've done it again.
I don't understand, but I feel your pain.
All right, I guess I give it to him. This hot dog.
He looks really excited. He eats it, and it's very good. Do you want to do the basketball now? Because I know you have your circus thing, so I don't want you to get like a stitch.
Oh yeah, the basketball.
I think you can
Sure,
break it up.
why not? Okay, yeah. Or I can. You pick up the balls when they're on the floor. I'm not sure what that's about.
I'd probably need help whenever.
Okay,
I'll
well,
need help
you
for
can go
mine.
first, and you can tell me how to do it, because I don't really know.
Okay.
Take him to where the basketballs are.
He goes to make it. If he makes a 12, he's getting some points.
I think you're doing well. I don't know.
They
how it
bounce off a
works.
couple times. He gets like a point or two, but they kind of bounce out of bounds, and he gets to the point where he would have had to have stopped playing before. He's like, well, I tried my best.
Alta dives in to pick them up in lightning speed.
He gets another round of time because the timer hasn't gone out yet. He used to only spend like 5 seconds, 10 seconds doing this, and you've got like 2 minutes. It's like, oh, okay.
Keep going.
I got this, I got this.
Alta's like a ball girl at Wimbledon. Like, I can't describe it, you know.
Yeah, he just kind of, he shoots it, and then he just kind of puts his hand out, and there's one in his hand. And he's like, oh, this is cool. It's like you're like a really quick machine doing it.
Don't talk to me. I'm really focused right now.
Okay. I'm shooting. You see he's getting more in. He's still not very great at it, but like, he's getting so much further than he thought he could. And he's like, Alta, you're really good at this. Are you sure you're not throwing any of them in? Because like, I can hear them going in sometimes.
No, that's all you. I don't have time to throw them in. I'm
Okay, I'll stop talking.
busy giving them to you.
He keeps going until there's like 10 seconds left, and then he kind of just stops, and you like put it in his hand, but he's just like, I'm sorry, I'm pretty tired now. I think that's enough. And then the timer goes off.
It's okay.
He's like, oh, there wasn't much time left. We managed to make it pretty
It's
far.
okay. You did pretty good.
Do you want to play?
I don't know what the time is. Oh, why not? I mean, this is part of the circus too, right? So I really should try.
It's part of the carnival. They don't do basketball in the circus, though.
Oh, well, if it's not circus related, I don't know if I should distract myself.
Yeah, not much point.
Alta looks down, puts down the basketball, dejected.
You guys get like,
I have to-
instead of like, what do you call it, like tickets or anything like that, you just get a choice of like some small prizes, and the only thing guys can afford is like some little like popcorn buckets. Or like a
popcorn
whistle.
in them, just buckets.
Yeah, just the buckets for them, like plastic ones, or you can either get that or a whistle.
I give him the whistle.
So listen,
Uh-huh.
if we ever, I mean, I don't think anything bad is going to happen tonight.
Uh-huh.
But in the event over the next couple of days, while I'm still hanging around, and you're in trouble with I mean, any of the celestial dragon here, or the Marines, or just any of those people treating you kind of weird here in the island, you can give that a whistle. And well, I was gonna say I'll be there, but actually, it doesn't look like a very high quality whistle, so maybe I won't be there.
Yeah, it feels plastic, but
if it was in this general area, so I guess maybe just for tonight, if you whistle, I'll probably hear you. Except maybe the circus is actually quite loud, so maybe I wouldn't.
I'll just put it really loud all the time, then you won't have to worry about it, okay?
Right. Okay. Cool.
I appreciate the thought a lot, because my idea was if I ran into the celestial dragon guy, I was just gonna try and fly as hard as I can, but you know, you always might just hit a wall and then get caught, so that's better.
Yeah. I mean, whistle first, and then you can do that. You know, like
Okay.
still getting away sounds great, but you should also alert someone.
Okay.
I don't know what I'd do. Probably also come and then fly away, but that's fine.
Yeah, but you would know where you're going, so
figure something out.
that's a big help.
So that guy, he's just in the tent, is it?
Yeah, I kind of just, people have been saying, like, there's people, like, they don't want, it's kind of, I don't know, I think it's just because, from what I've been told, people like to cheat on their husbands with celestial dragons, so they've been hiding their women away from him, but now the people are more out and open, so I guess that means he's away, and it's fine.
Okay.
It's kind of the same
Did
with
they-
how my dad cheated on my mom with a celestial dragon.
Okay. Right. That's a lot to unpack.
I don't know how it works.
Do the celestial dragons visit a lot?
Oh god, like every like month or two.
Oh, that is a lot.
Yeah.
What about this guy? Have you seen him around a lot?
Not really. I guess he's probably been like once or twice before, but like, it's just sort of like random people that like the only reason I remember them is that they have that title. This guy, I remember he's one that like he likes to go to the church and really take in the, you know, really soaks it in. The rest of them just kind of like ignore the church because, you know, these people that worship them, they don't really care that much. I guess that they probably just assume that's what we all should be doing. but like they're on their best behavior here. So that guy, he likes to go to the church and really like hear their praises, you know. That's the only thing I remember about him being different.
Okay, well, when we get you sat in the circus, we'll find a good spot.
Okay, that sounds good.
And that way, even if you do put your wings out, it's like no one around will like really care. Hopefully, I don't know. I'll do some positioning. It'll be fine.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, I'll trust
So-
you. That's okay.
Yeah. Okay, so the celestial dragon is in the tent. Is there any like, well, I suppose there would be marines, but is there any like of the people that he brought with him around, or is it just
The people he brought with him
all
are
of
like
that entourage? Are in
almost
the
like
tent?
a Secret Service thing, are quite different. They're all like indoors, fully checking the area, and like people would, in a way, also have it that like if they were around, they wouldn't be very comfortable. Like they wouldn't be very
Yeah.
comfortable around them. So it seems like it's just like normal Marines who the people here quite like.
I hope they're not going to check us when we go in, because Belladonna and her 17 sticks of dynamite might be cooked. I'm like checking the places for bomb threats.
Beep 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 beep.
Okay, well, where do you want to?
Sorry, are the cars like in the circus tent then?
Yeah, like every now and then you hear like one being tested, just like a loud motor go off and stuff.
Damn, that's kind of awkward.
But you know they're part of the
She's not
performance
taking-
from what people are saying.
Okay, well, is there anything else you wanted to do?
No, I seen a place that someone was saying had experimental potions, but that's too scary, so I'm not going to go near that.
Okay, well, I guess we can take another walk around.
Oh, also try this, and he takes out his dial and he shakes like a couple flakes from it into your hand. He's like, taste one of them. It's like, it looks like salt, but taste it.
Taste it.
Tastes exactly like hot dog.
Oh, is this?
It's a hot dog I
So
had.
it works.
Yeah,
It's cool.
I don't know if it works. I just kind of, hold on, let me try it. He shakes it in his hand. He's like, oh, it does work.
So how many flakes are in that thing?
I don't know how it works.
I don't know how it works either. Ugh. Well, listen. You said they're supposed to talk about like renewing history and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I don't know a lot about where I came from, and it's kind of embarrassing. So we can walk around a bit more, but then we have to go to see that, and then maybe by the time we listen to them, we'll hear more about like how the dials and stuff work,
And then we'll know how it works.
Oh, that actually sounds like a good plan. We'll do that one.
Yeah. But I'm glad it does work though.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm gonna kind of use it sparingly because the taste is fresh in my mouth, so I'll wait till it's not. To try again. Do you know
Could
if
you
like?
like override it with another taste?
Oh, I could, but I kind of want to have a hot dog for a while.
Yeah. I was just curious.
I
I'm
think
sorry.
that
What is
I
it?
think it works that way. Do you know how to like when the like you have to go and you have to sign up to go to the circus like or like to perform in the circus before the show? The show's in like a couple hours. Do you want to?
Right. How do I do that? Sorry, I'm asking you so many questions. You're just like
I don't really
know
know.
way
I'm
more about
sorry.
the circus than I do. No, you still know way more than I do.
There's
I've
some
never
people
even
asking
heard
at
of the circus.
the entrance about like when it opens and stuff, but maybe if they're the people that ask questions to, maybe they. I don't know. Maybe
Okay,
Marie?
I'll go there. Do you want to come with me, or do you want to
I'll
do
come with
something
you.
else?
I don't think I should come in if you're doing the tryouts. I don't think I should go in there though. I think it's best for me to stay outside the. Maybe one of
That's
your
fair.
friends
I'm
could help me
sure,
find a seat. Is
Yeah,
that
I'm
okay?
sure Belladonna and Ottawa could help you out. They're very sensible.
Okay, yeah.
It comes with their age.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Even older than my mom
I
was.
was like, this was being too.
Oh, yeah?
You guys all kind of reconvene unless there's are Belladonna and Ottawa doing anything else before they meet up with the group again?
I think they're probably just like gonna play a couple more like friendly games, but
I think you guys like
friendly.
have it where you play a couple games that like Belladonna happens to be very good at, and then it alternates Ottawa does. And it's just you're trying to find a game that like both of you are decent at, but you just have very different like skills.
Yeah, I guess I would try to find a game that would use like our intelligence rather than anything else, because that's what we both like.
Yep.
But I don't know if there's any circus games that would have that.
The only thing you find is just like
the carnival.
the only thing you find is just like someone was playing chess earlier and they have like a chessboard out where they were like eating food. And she kind of looks at you and she's just like, I mean, she sees like it's a little bit like there's food around and stuff. And it's like, I mean, do you?
Can I see if I can find the owner of this, or if they?
Yeah,
like,
it just seems like there's a guy that's like off drinking, and he had his food and he was playing with someone, but they're done now. And they just kind of left it behind.
Okay, then yeah, sure.
Okay, give me an intelligence check. Okay. Oh. You beat Ottawa at chess.
Ooh, just barely though.
She gives you a very formal handshake afterwards.
I shake her hand and I'm like, you play a little bit too aggressively, I think.
Yeah, well... Yeah, you're right, yeah. Sorry, I was going to respond aggressively too, but... Yeah. I'll enjoy joining the crew, you know, it'll be nice. I'm fine with doing it if everyone else is fine with it, but like, whew, I've just been kind of, you know, that's the reason I might have lost is because I was just so distracted thinking about it, you know?
Yes, sure, of course.
It's a big deal.
It's a big deal joining my crew, is it?
Don't you look at me. Don't you do that. I was just saying that, like, it's a big deal traveling at all. Or being a pirate. Just kind of looks around and does like a pleasant smile at someone. Just goes, "Oh, poor Lord crew member." It's a pretty big deal. It's big from being just like a carpenter that like just runs the company for so many years. I'm wondering if we're pirates. You know, years ago, whenever I designed those airships for the Ferrum Industries, like they're the ones that help run the circus. Do you think we could like mess with them a little bit?
Oh. Yes, very much so. If you know how they
really
work
ripped me
better
off
than
for the
anyone.
patents on that, and I was promised that I was promised that they would. I didn't even know what a patent was fully at the time. I was promised that they'd have to like renew it every couple of years if they wanted to keep using the design, but I don't think that was actually in the contract at all. And I was
They
just
probably meant a couple of years in here.
She like slams her fists like very lightly, but she's just the armor is so strong that it just kind of shakes all the chess pieces down. She's like, you're right. You're probably right. Yeah. But either way, they were taking advantage of how excited I was to design the things.
Yeah, that seems like them. I mean, if you know the designs better than anyone, do they have like a flaw you could exploit?
Do they have a flaw they could exploit? Yeah. The engine is all connected to one generator, and if you shut it off, the whole thing just falls out of the sky. It's like really far in the engine room, but like it's all the power is on one thing. There's like some of them have backup generators, sure, but like they're still wired the same way. It's electrical engineering was never my specialty.
Alright, that's
But
okay.
you watch something fall out of the sky, you hear the screams. You update the design a little. We live and we learn.
Yeah, I would say so.
You don't have a medical degree. You definitely went poking around somewhere inside of someone at one point. You definitely put something in the wrong
They were
place.
dead beforehand.
Okay. Listen, some of us don't have the privilege of being able to practice on dead things all the time. I can't sell boats to skeletons. Okay, well, thank you for your
You
offer.
got pretty close with me.
Thank you for the offer. I will accept it if your crew is fine with it, and I think
Yeah,
we should...
I'll talk it over with them, but, you know, you've gotten along with everybody pretty well. And I know that Onda will like you.
Why, what's he like?
He's a bit of a party boy, but he's very sweet. You know, he's the kind of guy, he really just wants to help people. He started off, he's basically our lifeguard.
Oh, that's nice to have.
But he's really sweet, he's really playful.
So I can
he's
I can save some of my Sid's power from doing this all the time, and she shows like this bubble coral thing on her hand. She's like, so if you have a lifeguard, that's like at least a little easier than whatever I'm doing.
Yeah, true.
I don't know if I've showed you this before. Oh no, I did. I gave you the full manual for my suit.
Oh yeah. I really want to get into that.
She gets embarrassed as you say that, and she goes, "Don't." Okay.
I mean, like into reading about
No, I
it.
know. Yeah, I know what you meant. I'm just questioning. I don't remember how much detail I put into that. Okay. I think we should meet up with everyone else.
Yes, we should.
She dumps her cold coffee that she's been holding on to forever. Okay. Is Ferrum doing anything, Finkus, before you meet up?
No, unless he's got any like crazy activity that
he
he's like
does.
gunning for. Okay, I'm locked in, frankly.
He's sitting crisscross applesauce watching these people try and stop the Ferris wheel. Still going for a while after.
Okay, I'm sitting next to him.
He's
And
under
we're watching this.
He's essentially under the bleachers of another little a game of where you throw a ball at this target and it dunks someone in the water, but you're underneath where that guy is, and you're hidden behind a little curtain, and he's watching. And he pulls out this bottle and he goes, you know, you mentioned it to me before about the Tony Turtle Man. Don't tell the rest of your crew, because I did lie to them. But look, and he shows, and he has a nice bottle of brandy. Shh.
You gonna have a drink?
You promise not to tell?
No, it's fine. I had to drink for the back fight yesterday. Or today. Was it today? It was today.
Oh my god. How'd you not die?
I don't know. I don't think it was beer. It seemed bad. It was salty or something.
Okay.
I think they had it down there for ages.
I was just thinking, you're probably only going to be here for another day, so, by the time you come back, you could be 25 years old, and I could be still this age. So I'm thinking, now that we're both the same age, still, we could have a drink together, because otherwise it'd be you'd get arrested for giving me drinks because I'd be so much younger than you.
Yeah.
Only if you wanna. I mean, I drink a lot for the bar, but that's a business thing. That's not a fun thing, I guess.
I'll take a drink.
This one will taste good just because I stole it. I don't actually know what brandy is all that much. But I don't know.
I'll take a drink as long as you give some back to Tony.
I promise that we're going to take a little bit each, and I'm going to water it down a little bit. I'm going to give it back to him, and it'll look like it's full.
I mean, sure.
Yeah, don't tell the rest of your crew that, though. I think they might have problems.
It's fine.
Alright, give me a second. He lays down the drink next to you, and he kind of leaves you behind this curtain for a while. He just runs off. He sat there with his bottle of brandy. You hear him scuffling about outside. Comes back, peels back the curtain, and he's got these two just styrofoam cups. I had to find proper drinking equipment.
Yeah, sure.
That guy has pretty good senses. He'd probably sense if any of our DNA was on the bottle. He goes to pour you a drink. Pours himself a drink. Give me a perception check.
Sure. I don't like that I have to do a check for this, bro. I'm about to get spiked.
Jesus. You notice that Ink has poured himself substantially less. He's hiding it from you.
That's fine.
Hey, drink up. It's meant to burn.
I'll neck it.
Next to you, give me a con just to see how you react. You're not gonna puke at like one drink.
Not a save, just like regular.
You can do a save if it's higher.
They're like the same.
You both are very like kind of firm. You kind of get that like hot it kind of goes down, and you kind of like are a little grossed out by it, but you take it fine. Incus has like a completely stunned face, and tears are welling up in his eyes. And he keeps his face completely still, and he's just like, "Ooh, that's some pretty strong stuff." That was like, you know.
Yeah, it burns a little bit. Are you okay?
Mm-hmm. No, that kind of stung. he gets up and he kind of is like bending down a little bit, and he's just like doing deep breaths. And he's like, "Oh, I can feel it going down." Oh.
Can I create or destroy some like water in his cup?
Yeah, you do. You make some water in his cup, and he goes, "Oh, thank you." He drinks it, and he's just like, it's like he's just eating spicy food for the first time. And he's like, "Oh God, my tolerance is awful, so I'm gonna be. It's gonna make the circus even more fun."
Yeah, don't you own a bar?
Yeah, but like I water down my own drinks.
Oh, that makes sense.
This is the first time I like drank for real, like properly, because you know I have to stay more sober than the rest of them. But like here, it doesn't really matter because I'm not on the job.
Oh yeah, are they covering for you?
Yeah, you know they're holding down the fort. Well, I'm here on, you know, business research and stuff.
It means a lot that you took the time off. I know you're busy.
I mean, yeah, I am, but it's, you know, living in this place still is scary because if you don't like say like and you like don't talk to someone about like everything you want to talk about, then it kind of like it takes a long time like for them to come back around. Like it can be like 50 years, and it's like to me it's been 5, you know. So like you could like come back and be like really old.
That's not gonna happen. Don't worry about it.
You're not gonna get old.
Gonna get that old.
Oh, okay. That's good. Yeah, I don't know.
Plus, we're not gonna be leaving for a while.
It was nice to see. Oh, you're gonna stay longer?
Yeah, we've got some stuff to sort out. We might need your help with it, but I'll let you know about that later.
Yeah, I'll free charge this once. I think he's pouring himself more to drink, and he again struggles very badly with it.
I'm watering it down without him noticing.
He still struggles really bad with it, but like it doesn't last as long. But like to him, the fear of it being bad is hurting as well. And he's like, "Oh, okay, that's good. Here, take this," and he hands you a transponder now.
Oh, is this for your company? Is this for you?
This is for my like company for calling the other two. Just make sure I don't call them because I'm a little buzzed right now, you know. And I might call them and say something bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you want to go to the circus together?
Yeah. It's about performance time, right?
Yeah, I think the start of, like the tryouts are starting about now, and then like there's like a sort of a pre-show you go to.
I promised Alta I'd like help her with tryouts or something, so I'm gonna go see if she needs help with it, and then if not, I'll go back. I'll find you the crowd.
Okay, if you fall, you should try and fall towards the crowd, and I'll catch you, and then I'll like hide you in the seat, and then we can just watch.
Okay.
Don't tell Alta.
I won't tell her that. It's fine.
Okay.
She's
you guys
really brave.
back?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys head back. All of you meet up again around like the entrance to the actual circus tent.
I forgot that you actually have to sign up for the circus. That one's on me. How are you guys?
Oh, we're doing good. How are you doing, Belladonna?
Yes, we're all good. Did you guys have a nice time at the carnival?
Mm-hmm.
You guys notice that Incus is like a little like tipsy and he's kind of like leaning. He's got like an arm around Ferrum's shoulder and just kind of leaning, but he's trying his best not to look like he's already kind of half drunk. And then as soon as he sees you guys looking, he kind of like squints at you, wondering what you're looking at, and then kind of straightens up and stands on his own. And he just says, "I'm really looking forward to watching the circus, Otta."
You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I'm not lying.
So,
I know I do it a lot.
You're lying.
Oh, okay.
Well, now I kind of think you're lying. Are you lying?
No.
He wouldn't lie about that.
I'm feeling very truthful right now. Ask me anything,
Okay,
I will
well,
not lie.
Maybe I
anything in
don't
the
trust
whole
that, but Fair says you're not lying, and I trust Fair, especially because they're about to try out for the circus.
I said I'd do that for you. I'm gonna do it because I'm being really brave.
Okay, are you sure? I know you and Incus are having a great time doing. I don't know. But
We played the shooting
if
game.
you're down and playing the shooting game, okay. Did you guys like win anything?
For him, you did not play the shooting game with him.
I know.
No. Ferrum won a prize, but the prize was stupid.
What was it?
Ferrum, what was the prize?
Oh, it was this. I've like root around my pocket. Hold on, let me check Ferrum's inventory.
If only it still had dynamite.
I didn't win, so I didn't get a prize. Because, like, Ferrum, has gotten better at some things recently, but, like, not everything. No one can get better at everything.
I got this, and I pull out this, like, cloud potion in my bag. I'm like, we got this thing. It looks kind of cloudy.
What does it do?
I don't know. I think you're meant to drink it, but it's like bubbly and cloudy.
Drink it. Well, it seems like you guys have been doing a lot of it.
Yeah, Miss Belladonna. It's actually because we went before you.
Oh, the thing is, we also walked by the shooting as well, and I didn't see you there either. That's crazy. I guess you went there first.
I lied.
Oh, okay, that was easy.
Whatever.
We were... You've picked up on it. We were just drinking, that was all. I was, and Ferrum was also a little bit. I was about to lie again. So sorry.
Never got to throw your friends under the bus.
Yeah, but I'm very truthful right now, so that's okay. It's
Okay.
really fine.
Are you glad to be hanging out with your friends again?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Ferrum, how many fingers do I have up?
You have 10 fingers. Oh.
A year later, Ferrum's about to go try out for the circus. They can't do that.
And I can tell that you've got 4 fingers up.
You're lucky I hadn't decided how many. Okay, so you sure you're gonna be okay to try out for the circus?
I mean, I didn't drink that much. I had
Is
like
you being
one
truthful
cup.
again?
No, I had like a cup, a shot. I don't know,
Okay,
like,
I mean, it depends what it is, because, like, for example, the wine that Miss Donna likes can be pretty
it's
strong.
not that.
Ferrum didn't drink that much.
And so he's actually being truthful.
Okay, but you've said that before. Anyway, I guess it doesn't really matter. So we have to go. Like, the tryouts will close soon. Okay. In the meantime, Miss Donna, Miss Appa,
Yes.
the Fogo here shouldn't really go into the tryouts with me, obviously.
Yes,
Can you find a good spot for him? Preferably,
Yes.
as far away from like the celestial dragon.
Yeah, don't worry, we will. You can come with us, Fogo.
Okay, that'll be nice. It's nice to have adults to organize things for me because it's a little hard to do that on your own. So what if I end up with a bad seat, you know?
We'll get the good one.
What if I'm behind a pillar and I can't see? You can laugh at it, it's okay.
Yeah, what if, Miss Donna?
We won't put you behind the pillar.
She doesn't even realize it's a joke. She's like, yeah. Why are you silent?
What are you gonna do about it?
Take his concerns seriously.
We're not going to put you behind the pillar.
Okay, good.
Hope you're being truthful.
There's snakes everywhere.
Anyway, I don't even know if they have pillars in circus tents. Okay, so Fer, you're with me. Incus isn't gonna go to the circus, is he? Or sorry, try out.
I don't think he's able to.
I'm gonna watch.
You know what?
I'm gonna watch.
Good call. He thought I had 10 fingers that time I had 4. Like, that was crazy.
You have 10 fingers you were holding up for. I just didn't listen to the rest of your line.
Okay, you ready, Fer?
I guess, yeah.
Okay. Oh, Adva, you wanted to talk to me. Was that before the circus or before the tryouts or?
Before the tryouts, just it's a little embarrassing, so I'm taking you to the side. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.
What's up?
You know, I just it reminded me of this thing that they said in the, you know, in the orphanage that I grew up in. You know, it's just you know, there's this old story, was it about a bird, I think? Seems a little, like, unfocused. It says, you know, it's going to be probably scary in there at the circus, because there's a lot of, like, you know, what seems like death-defying feats in there. You know, there's going to be a lot of people might be doing some crazy stuff that you might not be ready for. It'll be your first time, and there's going to be a lot of experienced people in there. And I don't want you to hurt yourself keeping up with them, you know? So, you know, I just wanted to remind you, like, there was this story that used to say about, you know, how birds, they rely so much on the branches of trees, right? You know, like, they sit on them, they sleep on them, they build their houses on them, their nests. But, you know, the one thing you never see is that whenever a branch breaks, you never see a bird, like, fall to their death, you know? That's not because that they're, it's not because the birds are so amazing or that their wings are so strong, but it's because they never put their trust fully in the branch. They always put their trust in their own wings. And I think that sometimes it can be a little hard to get caught up in it can be easy to get caught up in the situation you're in and not, you know, remember that you're quite talented already. You've already done so much in life that if things go bad, you're only taking one step further, you know? It's an experience that you've crossed off, and I think that you have to remember that if in there people are doing things in a way that you're not comfortable with or you're not familiar with, just stick to your guts and try and succeed in your own way, you know? I think that if you approach it from whatever works for you, things might go well. You know, you're quite acrobatic, you're very, you know, very cinematic in how you fight, I've seen. So I think a crowd will eat you up, but if the people in there are being a little rude or something, just remember you have things that only you can do, okay?
Back at my orphanage, birds used to fly into the window and die.
Well, Alta,
But
listen.
I don't think that's an embarrassing story at all. So
I'm just not very good with the metaphors, you know?
no, it's okay. Thank you. That's very nice of you to say, but I'm not really scared. The circus is something I've been practicing for my whole like the last month of my life. So I mean,
Oh, that's good.
that must mean I'm somewhat prepared. Well, I should have prepared more over the years if I know, but I didn't know, I guess, that it was so maybe I am a little bit
inexperience, like you're saying.
I think you've
Behind.
learned a lot of skills over, being a pirate, and I think you might have to learn a lot about Sky Islanders today and how
Right.
your hometown works. But I think you can not worry so much about your skills and just try and focus on what they have to teach you. Don't go in there and worry about what they think of you. Make sure you are worried about what you think of them. She kind of like gives you like a little fist bump on the shoulder, kind of awkwardly, just like. You have a lot more to offer them than, even if they're mean to you, it just seems like she's just overly concerned that these people are going to be mean. And it's just like...
I'm getting a little confused and a little concerned. But yeah, I mean,
You're good.
I'm going to learn a lot today. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Am I going to be okay?
You're going to be fine.
Who's that?
Or just tell me if anyone is rude in there,
Do you think people will be rude in there?
Just that the...
I didn't even imagine what they could think of me. They're all from Renua, and they've all lived there all their lives, and then I've come in there after being born there and not knowing anything about their culture or anything, claiming to be a member of trying to be a member of the circus.
She kind of like eases up and she goes,
God,
"Oh, is that how
doing?
is that how they are? Are they all from Renua?"
Oh, I don't know. Someone at the dial shop was saying something like that. I don't know. Every time I try to figure out how many actual Renuans they have there, it gets kind of confusing.
Oh, well, that's great. I hope that... She kind of like looks a lot less worried and just kind of goes, "Oh, well, I guess you'll get probably a lot of people very excited to share with you all about the little things of culture you missed."
Okay, so you
can catch
don't
up.
think they'll be mean to me?
Listen, I was missing the fact that there might be actually people from Renua. That's makes it sound a lot better.
Well, why wouldn't there be? It's the circus from there.
I guess it's just... I've never been to the circus around here or anything, but like... I guess you're the first Sky Islander I met, and it just seems like a really cool thing that there would be a lot of them all working down here for something.
Right?
And I thought it was a little too good to be true, but it sounds...
Oh.
I'm excited to see it now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna pretend that there isn't some stuff bothering me about all of this, which is why I'm really excited to go to these tryouts and then have everything kind of put to rest, and then I'll know for sure that,
Right.
well, either things will be one way or the other.
Alright, well, there's one other
People
thing...
will be really mean to me.
No, they won't be mean to you. There's one other thing I must tell you, though, that's of grave importance.
Oh, okay.
If at any time during the actual, performance you're worried at all, I'm going to try my best to get front row seats, or at least run to the front, and I'll hold my hand out for a high five, and in that moment, she shows like a little needle comes out of her hand, I can enhance your abilities. You will be much more dexterous, just in case you ever need it.
Oh no! I'm a Renuan. I don't need performance enhancing drugs to be at the circus. It's in my blood.
She puts it away and she turns her back to you and she goes, "That's just what I thought you'd say." She's just got like a sweat going down her, a drop of sweat going down her forehead, and she's like, "All right, well, best of luck. I can't wait to see you out there." She just walks away really awkwardly.
I mean, I wouldn't say no to some guidance, but like, an injection seems a bit much.
Belladonna, you hear you're being loudly called over.
Okay.
God, I could sure use some guidance.
Alta could really use some guidance.
If only there was someone to give me guidance.
Ah.
Oh well, I guess
Wait, I
that
can
would be
have-
too good to be true, huh?
Oh yeah, I can have guidance. Give you guidance.
Oh, they say it 6 times. Oh, Miss Anna, what is it?
I pat Alta on the shoulder and I'm like, "How you doing?" It's been come a long way since, jumping off of an air balloon.
Thank you. I think you two are being kind of weird. Adwa just called me over to tell me people might be really mean to me in there.
Listen, there's always a chance of that all the time, but we shouldn't get caught up on it,
I mean, I wasn't.
Listen, not the best of my words. I'll admit this.
I know
Go sit next to Fogo.
Okay, you talk to Alta.
Thank you.
She heads off.
I know you're being supportive. I'll remember it. Birds and branches. Birds and branches, not windows. Yes.
She thumbs up and walks away, really embarrassed.
Birds and branches?
Were you two okay on your coffee walk?
Yes. It's just coffee and a walk. It's not anything to read into. Anyway, you're not nervous, are you?
I don't know. I guess I was a little before. I mean, I was more excited than anything, and then I guess I was a little nervous. But I think meeting Fogo made me a little more determined. And then Adva called me over, and then she made me nervous again.
Okay, ignore everything that Adwa said to you.
Even the nice things.
Oh no, don't ignore the nice things.
Oh.
What I mean is, it's
said a
okay
lot of
to be.
things.
It's okay to be a little bit nervous. Don't let that get in on you. Focus on your excitement.
Sure. If I do mess up in there, it's you won't be disappointed in me, will you?
No. Why on earth would I be disappointed on you?
Well, it's all I've been talking about for weeks. If I was gonna mess up now, it's a little embarrassing. I mean, I've been knocking your ear off about it all this time.
And I enjoyed it. This is something you're passionate about, and people will make mistakes and things, no matter how experienced they may be.
I guess I've never seen it to know if I'm passionate, but that's gonna change.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You'll get good seats, won't you, Miss Donna?
Of course.
Great.
I'm going to make sure that Fogo is able to follow along with the circus.
Okay, and watch out for Fairfair as well. I'm worried I've peer pressured him a little bit, and normally I'm the one getting peer pressured into things, so I feel a little bad.
Maybe this would help stop you being peer pressured in the future.
What, the guilt?
You know what it's like on the other side.
I don't think that's how it works, but it's a nice thought, Miss Donna. I pat her on the shoulder and walk off. Back to Ferrum, I guess.
You feel guided.
I'm just glad someone finally gave me some guidance.
That's nice.
Is Ferrum joining up with Volta?
I'm ready. For the first time in his life, Ferrum locks in.
Okay.
Brandy was just for courage, for real.
Oh, true. I didn't even think about that. Should I risk a gambit just to get it out of my system before I get in there?
Yeah, if you wanna.
Actually, no, she won't do that. Can I pull out my other 2 cards that I spent on that charge?
Oh yeah.
Just to have in my back pocket.
Let me find where I put that item. Let me put that somewhere where I can access quicker.
Actually, or do some of them have immediate effects? Actually, some of them do, don't they?
I believe so, yeah.
So maybe I shouldn't do that, but it's fine. It's done now.
I can see you like ready them if you want, and then you like
Yeah.
you can
I
use them
quick
without
draw.
taking like an action for those 2.
Cool,
Or anything
cool.
if you want.
A quick draw.
Can I store up a bunch of impacts in my dial?
You're just like punching the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are concerned about this.
You guys are like doing your stretches before going in. Ferrum's just punching the shit out of the seashell. Somehow not breaking.
Alta keeps looking back at Belladonna and then at Ferrum, the guilt in her eyes.
Is this like symbols? Alright, do an attack. You can only store 1 attack at a time.
Okay.
Do an attack of any kind. You can.
Of any kind, you say?
Well, just whatever is most damage for you. It's an
I
attack
don't have
roll
enough-
is all you need though.
I don't have enough fruit charges to do a lightning bolt, and that's also not an attack roll. So like,
Just roll the damage. You can take all the time in the world to hit it.
Oh my god! Wait, and if I do a consecutive one, oh my god! Wait, we can game this. We get the 10, and then we get the D4 from the wraps. Genius.
Okay, 14. Or 13, yeah. You get 13. After absorbing a single attack, the user as an action can release that impact by making an unarmed strike roll against the target. If the attack hits, the target takes the damage that is absorbed in the form of force damage. However, half of the damage being sent out is also dealt to the user.
Ah, okay.
Bro, what are you doing at the circus?
Don't worry about it.
For example, they absorb an attack that deals 100 damage. If they choose to release that damage, the enemy will take 100, but you will take 50.
Yo. 7.5 damage, or like 8 damage. It's not bad.
I just realized Alta should probably give her bag with, like, you know, her cat in it. She probably should just give her cat to someone.
You wanna?
Not taking Bear down the trapeze at the circus. I fear it would be bad for him.
Yeah, where do you want Bear to be?
I don't know. I want to introduce Bear to Fogo, I suppose. And he can, if there's a problem, Bear can lead him
Okay,
by
Fogo.
the sound of his meows.
Fogo takes in Bear. First time petting a cat, and he's really excited about it.
Oh, there's a lot of these cats around here, I thought. Isn't there?
Yeah, but it's hard to get close to one without scaring one, especially when I'm just kind of waving my hand around and they can like teleport away. It's kind of hard to get close to one.
I get that, but he's gonna be sitting on your lap, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, he seems calm.
Yeah, he's a nice one. They're not all nice.
Oh,
There's at least one report of one that is evil. But that's not this one. Easy to get them mistaken, especially when there's a crate of bananas falling on you. But this one's nice. There is another one roaming that is evil. So just something to bear in mind.
okay. Well, if there's a crate of bananas, I'll keep my eye out.
No. Oh, we might be cooked.
He doesn't realize it.
Okay, Fred, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
We signed up for the circus.
You sign up. You're ushered into a different room. It's just kind of like an Olympic like gymnastics room. Like there's a lot of like the wooden. I forget what they're called. I think they're called like the horse that you jump over and stuff like that.
Did they got a balance beam?
Yeah, they got all sorts of stuff. They got like
Huge.
at the very top of the room, they do have a tightrope, and they've got 2 people currently walking it.
Pommel horse? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's that. They got trampolines all over the place. They got those like weird ring things that you hold yourself up by on each side. And there's like those like blue mats all along the bottom to stop your fall. You just go in and you see a bunch of people just grinding on their own, like before the tryouts actually start, just doing like backflips and shit like that, flying all over the place.
Whoa.
It's very busy in here. There's like 40 people.
Are they all human, or?
They seem human. There's like a couple people there that already have like a uniform on. It's like this sort of just like a white, how do I describe? I guess just like, is it the leotard?
Sure.
Am I thinking gymnastics? Yeah, like that, but then like from the side it kind of has that like, the look like a DVD might have like the rainbow sheen that they kind of give.
Yeah.
From the side. And they kind of, you can tell that they have like, they have wings on the back and they look very realistic, but give me a perception check.
Sure. 8. Not one.
Yeah, you can't really tell anything by this. The people around, there's some people that look like they're employed here. Some people just look like they're newbies, and they're the ones that are trying a lot harder. Ferrum, also give me a perception check, please.
Yep.
Save us.
I got you. I don't got you. That's a
I'll be
5.
rolling so bad.
Yeah, all Ferrum you notice is that there's like a bunch of the people that are already in the uniform wearing they have the wings on, and then there's one person that has wings on that is not really in uniform and is trying much harder, just like running at a wall and running up a wall and doing a backflip off of it over and over again. It just isn't with the grip, and otherwise it just seems to be there's like everyone's minding their own business except the people that are all in uniform are sticking together, sort of doing warm-ups. And there's that one person with wings that's just not really.
So, they're not real wings, right?
You can kind of tell, yeah, that they're
I know.
very
No,
floppy.
I just want to know. I just want to know if I
Yeah.
know ones. Do I know that?
Yeah, you don't really notice. I guess you can't really like pick up too much on like what there's like a sort of a pattern of how everyone's sorted themselves because there is so much chaos that people are flying by. But you can tell that the wings of these people at least. But these are like some of like the lower level workers that have to sign up again essentially. And
I
prove
mean,
themselves.
it makes sense because like the people. I mean, the actual people from Renua wouldn't have to do the tryouts because they'd already be in the service. So I think this makes sense. Fair. What do you want to start with?
Should we like sign up as like a duo?
Oh, can we do that?
Mm.
You see there's like a
I'll do a
coach-looking
service
guy just
before.
walking around. He's kind of like waiting, and he goes like, "Try it starting 5 minutes, guys. Get your techniques down pat, and we'll go one at a time."
Okay, Alto, we
One
gotta...
at a time. Okay, we've got 5 minutes to do something. Okay, Ferrum, go. You're not doing anything.
And then I do a backflip.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Yo, where is acrobatics? There we go.
You do a great backflip, and now give me a performance check.
Oh no, it's one of these.
Oh my god, Ferrum does a perfect landing. Does like, we don't even know if Ferrum does it on purpose, just, he does such a great backflip put on the spot and does like a little bow alongside of it.
Oh, I wish we could do a duo act.
No, you're gonna be great. You should do something now.
Oh god.
Can I do a backflip onto the balance beam?
Yeah. Do your acrobatics.
Wait.
But the performance.
I have something Ferrum does not.
You make it onto the balance beam. You land like on one foot, kind of, and you steady yourself a tiny bit, but it's still a good landing. Give me a performance check as well. Someone else is like trying to jump
I'm
up here.
so cooked. She's not making it into the circus. Wait.
You do a very basic landing. Another person lands next to you. I'm just gonna roll to see.
If they're mean to me? Oh no, right? Yeah, they do.
A person lands next to you and does a little bit of a better landing,
Genuinely, the Onwa got into my head.
and tries to do a
Don't be mean
pose
to me.
and does a pretty good pose. Also, you see some of this person's peers clap as you are landing next to each other, and you're realizing that most of the claps are not towards you.
I hop off the balance beam and skulk away.
It's okay. Tightrope is my specialty anyway. I am exhausted.
Yeah, we did taekwondo practice like a few days ago, or like yesterday.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You were really good at that, so I think you should
Maybe
try
I
that
do
now.
need performance enhancing drugs.
I got a bag of like the Sulong drugs and I like put them deeper into my pocket.
And I mean, I feel like Belladonna's guidance, it like fades from my head after like a minute. That's not gonna be very helpful if tryouts start in
just means-
5 minutes.
That just means you're gonna get really good practice.
Okay, I guess we need to practice while it hasn't worn off yet.
What else is there in the? Is there one of those like vault things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Ferrum, will we vault?
Yeah, of course.
You first.
Okay, it's just the same again, like acrobatics and performance.
Well, what are you trying to do specifically? Are you just trying to do a normal vault?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's not be crazy.
Okay, yeah, give me a acrobatics or athletics, up to you.
Oh, athletics has a tick, but they're the same number, so I kind of feel it.
You make it over it.
Performance.
It's like a decent landing, but since you didn't really know like the technical side of it, it looks like you kind of just like posed afterwards rather than as part of the technique. You kind of like do like a backward one, but you don't like do much of a spin. You do like a backwards vault, and there's not much lead up to it, so it doesn't look as fancy. But you make it over and you land fine.
Okay, if I can do it, you can do it. Come on.
She's coming. You haven't even like landed properly, and she's already moving. You have to run out of the way.
How's Alta trying to do this?
Yeah, she does a. She tries to go up into the air. I think what she's gonna do is, because she's realizing she can mess up her landings. Maybe this is a bit of cheating. If she feels like she doesn't have enough time to like get through her rotations or anything, she's gonna like slow fall a little bit, if that makes sense.
Yep.
To try and essentially give her more time to like do stuff in the air, and then maybe give her like a landing she can predict easier.
Okay.
It might look less cool or more cool. I don't know.
Okay, give me an next try. You do not
wait,
need it
wait,
first. Oh my god.
Hey, yo.
You do a very
24.
strong landing. Everyone looks at you. It looks amazing. Give
But
me
do they?
give me. I was gonna say a performance of advantage. So you have one
wait,
more roll.
wait,
Okay.
guys,
Oh, yeah,
Let her cook, let her cook.
guys. No, wait.
You got that D4.
This is not fair.
She was built for the circus.
The
It's okay.
recruiter guy comes over to you with his clipboard and he's like tapping his pen against it. He walks up to you and he's like, "That was a very good flip.
Thank you.
I think you need to get dressed for the show because
Okay.
you're very talented with your, your jumping around, but you look a little awkward afterwards. There's nothing wrong with how you perform it, but you need to learn, smile at the crowd. Get in.
Sure.
Our dressing area is over there. Go get into something you're comfortable, but like something flashy. You have to fit in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Looks over
I
at
look
Ferrum
back at
slowly.
Fair.
Do you wanna?
Sorry, I just got mind fucked, Evan. I'm so sorry.
What's up?
I had like a playlist in the background, and the fucking Torador March, like from Five Nights at Freddy's, started playing.
Oh god,
Playlist.
he's coming.
What kind of playlist? Clowncore music.
Okay, there you go.
No, I was just like, I mean, I can try and perform if you want, like if it's good enough.
You can go and get dressed if you want to. It's,
Yeah, okay.
it'll
I'll
help.
try. It'll help. What does that mean?
I don't know. You did the landing okay. So
Why would getting dressed help with it?
because it's part of the look, you have to give the audience a whole, the whole experience.
Oh.
You have to look like someone who belongs to the circus
Right.
in a good way.
Yeah.
Okay. Get in there, put something cool on. You go in and it's like the dressing rooms are all like completely like different rooms, so it's not like a shared like big area with it's not like a big area with like different curtains or anything like that. It's like a row of rooms and then there's like a rail of clothes that just kind of like almost like goes through each room and you can kind of pull on it to keep it going, like a conveyor belt almost. And it just cycles around all the rooms, and it's a little bit annoying because sometimes you can tell someone else is like stopping it to grab something, and you have to kind of yank at it. To get going.
Sure.
Okay, you guys both going?
Yeah.
Okay, first off,
Yeah, I
what's
guess.
Ferrum looking for? What's the fit?
What's the fit? Dude, that's a great question. Guy who famously doesn't know how to dress himself. Can I
Nice to
make like a
swap the
wisdom
t-shirt.
save?
Yeah, give me a wisdom save.
Save.
A fashion save.
Disaster.
7.
A 7. Okay.
You need Belladonna's guidance for good fashion.
She just make him golf.
Ferrum, you open the door of your dressing room after putting some shit on, and it's like somebody you just picked at first sight and you didn't really see what it looks like.
Yeah.
And it's like a jump scare to everyone. You're in a suit that's like 3 times your size.
It's like a jump scare. I hate that.
You immediately close the door. And I guess just like get like some more like essentially just a different color palette of what you were already wearing. Like some baggy trousers and like maybe a top this time. You see there's some cool accessories. There's like,
oh my god.
There's like a pair of like goggles, like steampunk goggles, and there's a top hat, and that's about all you can see. Like some sunglasses.
Oh, we'll take some goggles. I feel like the sunglasses might fall off, actually.
You put on the goggles. You're now wearing like a tank top. You've got the ultimate T-boy swag, but also you look like you're in some like steampunk world for whatever reason. You're a mechanic as well, I guess. Alta, give me or what kind of thing are you looking for?
She would be looking for something with holes in the wings.
Okay.
For the wings.
Give me a perception check.
Wait. Might be over by now, I'll be honest.
Okay.
Might be over.
A 30.
26.
Oh, 20.
Well, I'm exhausted.
28. Yeah. Well, I guess you feel then. You find some clothes that do have that, and it seems like they're kind of like they might need like a little bit of like a iron or something like that, but they have all the facilities to make your own clothes. It just looks like no one has really used them, or like they're like crumpled because they're not really being picked, I guess, like that. I don't know how to describe, but they're not like dirty.
Okay, yeah. Alta has a what does she have? She has weaver's tools. Can she fix up these clothes?
Yeah, you fix up the clothes, and before you start getting dressed, you also hear like there's a person behind you.
In the cubicle.
In the cubicle. It's like a whole room essentially.
I'm getting dressed.
No, before you start getting dressed, just when you're like looking at the clothes.
It's still a little weird.
Yeah, nobody is peeping on you, but it is a weird spot.
I guess I look behind me.
You see a tall-ish, I guess, like a tall figure with a porcelain mask on, and another one with porcelain mask on you recognize as a Cypher Pole outfit.
2 people!
2 people. That were just kind of like hiding in the corners in the dark of this room.
Oh,
but you managed to spot
I
them.
thought they somehow got in
No.
after. I was like, how the hell did
They crawled through the clothes.
That would surprise me.
You get a bit of a jump scare, you just turn around and you see them kind of looking at you. Mask on.
Can I help you?
The shorter one is kind of like, one of them is like kind of long arm person. The other one looks at you and just goes, hello, Altalune. We're just sorry to check in at such a creepy place, but they're soundproofed in here, so I'm just, no.
They're really soundproof? Is there not like a curtain coming in or anything? There's like the clothes are all coming in. That's crazy.
Yeah, you kind of realize that, but like he's like, the walls otherwise are quite thick compared to what you expect of a clothing room, so it's just kind of open.
But the open wall is probably not safe.
Yeah, probably not. He just goes, if you do not scream, do not make a noise or anything, we will, you know.
I mean, it's a little late for that, but I kind of already did.
Oh. Well, don't do it again.
Yeah, okay.
We just want to ask you some questions.
I mean, sure.
No, we will not ruin. We know that you've been kind of keeping an eye on you, and we know that you're looking forward to this performance. We know that you are interested in renewal, and we do not want to stop you, but sometimes the government, you know, they give and they take, and what we want from you is information. Not about your crew, we already know a decent amount about that, thanks to, you know, your new friend, Incus. But we would just like some information on the travels you've been on recently.
I mean, if you've been watching, then you already know everything there is to say, surely.
Yeah, we've watched a little since you've been in O'Cloak, but it's kind of hard to whenever you get mixed up with all the doppelgangers and all that. We did not really infiltrate that ourselves. That's considered a holy site to our government, to our bosses, so we wouldn't want to meddle around. So I was just going to ask about what you saw there. Or more so, I guess I know what you saw. The question is how much of the, kind of looks at the other one, kind of whispers in, it's like, yes, sir. One of the elders simply has questions. They can sense the presence of their friend back, their brother, Davy Jones. They can sense that he has come back, and they're not mad at you or anything. Someone was going to open the vault eventually. They just want to know how many of their treasures, their items were left over, and if, more specifically, you would be willing to tell us about how to get the devil fruits that they put in there.
Oh, well, I can't count, so bad lie.
He just looks at you very intensely. We know you can count, Altalune.
Yeah, I know. Listen, I'm not really interested in answering these questions right now. This is kind of important to me. And I know what you might think, but I don't really owe you guys anything.
It's not about, oh, you don't really owe us anything, that's true, but all I'm saying is that we're here on a very important day for you. We've got a very important man, a celestial dragon next door, and you don't want to be causing a fuss in front of him, you know. I could simply place a dagger in my own chest, perhaps. I know how to fake an injury, I can put the blood on you. All I'm asking is some cooperation, all I want is some information. We want to retrieve those devil fruits because they are very powerful and we do not want them getting in the wrong hands. We'll leave your party alone and all of your crew members, and you can have your performance as usual. We're not interested in interfering with whatever you have going on in Renua. We just want those fruits to end up in the right hands.
Okay, well, we didn't take any fruits.
Okay. Did you take some of the items? Those are less important, so... We already know that one of your crew members is wearing one. The armor. And we've known about that one for a while, and you can take it by the fact that she's still walking and living that we care a lot less about that.
Well, I guess I did take one thing myself. Some cards. But that's all.
Okay. That's good. I'd just like to know for when we try and go down there.
So, how have you guys been watching me this whole time? I kind of thought that it stopped happening.
Well, we haven't been watching you this whole time. We've been watching you since you came to this island because, well, there is sightings of we realized that you guys were coming into this island because we have people stationed outside of it. We have a man who sells products to help people get to islands further in the Grand Line, situated outside of the bubble. And of course, he can contact if anything fishy comes out of any of the seas and comes into the Grand Line. And when he reported a crew come through, you know, he showed a picture. He gave a description, and it matched the picture that we saw in the paper of a crew that was on Loketown. And then we lost contact with Makia not long after. There's a couple other people that survived that incident that we, you know, it's a little fishy, but you're the first ones we never
fair. We're not a fishy crew at all.
I'm not interested fully in what you did with Makia. It's just that our people took a look at you, and all they saw that was of interest was that you guys went down there, and we wanted to know what happened. We knew you were there. We looked up our records, and we found out that it was you that we were looking at in the past. They're not looking to you in the future, by the way. That ship has sailed.
Great. Well, if that ship has sailed, I'd really appreciate it if you didn't contact me again.
As you wish. You've given into our demands. I'm sorry if, unfortunately, as a warlord crew, you are not going to get the benefits of any of these fruits for yourself. just because it would. They don't know, but we know. But we're not going to snitch to the elders. We know that you guys are the ones that went down and saw the fruits, and if you had one walking around with one, it could be an issue for us. So, someone in some of the other warlord crews may end up with one of them. We may give them to one of our marines. We may give them to some Cypher Pool members. But just if you see them, that they're quite powerful, and you should consider not fighting that person unless you have something really to die for, you know? But thank you so much for the information.
Whatever. Sorry, actually, before you go, what are your names so I can remember if I do unfortunately see you again?
Oh, well, that's so heartless. We have met in the past, you know.
Okay, it is so high. Okay, yeah. Okay. So they're the same ones. Okay.
Well, you've met this one in the past with the mask on. It shows the tall, kind of long arm person. I had the names of these people the leaders down, but I don't remember which of them was which. But there was Maroon, Turquoise, Violet, Magenta, and Vanta. Vanta was Dowdy. Okay. So this person.
This guy is, don't know.
This person is Maroon. Has visited you in the past.
Yeah, I know Maroon.
And then this other one goes, well, I've seen you before without the mask on, but I'm sure you can figure that out for yourself. I go by Magenta now.
That's a little bit ominous. I'm not that great at putting 2 and 2 together.
Oh, well, this circus is such a marvel. It brings such hope to so many people, and it's due to the collaboration of 3 different companies. Ecclesi, who runs the Renoa Circus in general. They have Robert Rifle, who runs the Robert and Sons Drilling Corporation. He manages to bring all the funds in, of course. And the Ferrum Industries, who, they provide the transport, and they are the ones that put out the marketing and get people to come see the circus.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yes. Well, anyway, I will be seeing you, but
I said not be seeing you. Can I change?
I'll not talk to you again. Yes, you can change. That's okay. I do apologize, but if you ever, want to go to Renoa on marine terms and do as you're told, here's a free ticket. And he throws this card at you really hard. It lands right in the center of your nose, and he hits you, and it kind of it hurts a little bit, it's a really professionally done card toss. You see it's a little ticket to a 50% off voucher for a one-way trip to Renoa.
It's not even free.
It's not even free. It's I'm just being nice.
Did that hitting me in the nose strike any memories?
I think it kind of clicks for Altalune. This guy has been very
when I also used to throw things.
This guy has been he's I can't reveal my who I am, but I gotta keep giving the hints. He goes he kind of looks over his shoulder to see if you've recognized him, but he's still got the mask on. He's like, I will be seeing you, Altalune. Goodbye.
I'm throwing more knives at your poster right now! And I do that. Before I get changed, I take out this fucking poster that she's carried around for years for some reason. And I start throwing knives.
Oh, very impressive. No wonder you were able to take down Gyro. You guys are... It's good to have you guys on our side, however long that might last, but... Anyway...
I want you to leave! I'm getting changed!
Don't get changed in front of me!
She's very clearly not getting changed.
Don't get changed in front of me. They both use the shave technique to just sprint as fast as they can out of there. The door slams shut. You're on your own.
I've got 13 knives?
Yeah.
I go through them all.
Yeah.
She's just kind of mad. I don't know.
You see,
any other night had to be on the night of the circus. Some people have no tact, no sense of respect.
What is Alta wear?
He wears the leotard that's got gaps in it for her wings to go through.
Alta looks great, and as Alta...
She's really pissed off.
Alta is really pissed, but she's got a little bit of the start of the circus experience in terms of the actual practice that other people are doing, and understands more of what people are actually wearing.
Yeah, throwing knives.
That too, actually. So if you would like, for the big performance, you can now take proficiency / expertise in your performance and swap it out for something else.
Oh, she needs it. She needs it.
She needs it out of pure
Goodbye,
anger.
survival. Oh, I don't have anything in expertise. I want to swap out. No, acrobatics, medicine, perception. Those are all staying. I feel.
Yeah, you can swap it out for proficiency then.
Yeah, I will take a +6 in performance. I think she does come out. She looks a bit red in the face, like her hair's a little bit like undone just to fix it, you know.
Yeah, Ferrum, you see Alta come out.
She wanted to put some accessories in and everything, but now she's too angry.
Alta comes out like a lot later than you did. You think that Alta was just taking ages to get dressed, but she was having a full point
Like she
conversation.
she didn't even do that much to her. You look at her and you're like, why did that take so long?
Oh, you look great. Everything okay?
You know, let's just have a good time at the circus, and then I'll talk to you later. But first we're gonna have a really good time at the circus. You look. Did you get changed?
Yeah.
Right, it's a different. Okay, yeah. I didn't know those clothes were options. Cool.
We're gonna have a great time.
We're gonna have a great time.
People are all lined up now. Alta is unfortunately one of like the last because everyone has like gotten changed beforehand. They did not get interrogated by Cypherpole agents.
That's fine, whatever. I don't care.
They did not get interrogated by Cypherpole agents, unfortunately.
What do you mean?
Old ass man. Like, what do I care?
You guys join the end of the queue?
Yeah.
You join and you see the person in front of you. What is Alta? You also see is the wings, but is not wearing. Does not seem to like work for this place already. It's like the only person here that has wings on that is not is not working. Is not working here and doesn't have the uniform, even though the uniform like. It seems like some of these people have tried to like sneak in like an alternate version of the uniform or tried to make their own when they were getting dressed to try and sneak in as if they'd already worked here. It doesn't seem to be working that well. They're just kind of like, it's kind of like whenever you go and like try and make like a canon character to a game in a custom character, it looks a little off. Like they don't have the exact right fit.
Sure.
Use two buff, give me perceptions again. You see the whole list of people
you,
all in
Alta.
line.
He's not noticing shit, bro.
She's too mad.
Alta is so mad that she's just seeing red.
Literally.
Ferrum, you can tell it's not evil Alta. Also, evil Alta is not anywhere to be seen.
Phew. Oh, no,
But-
that's bad.
From up close, you can see that these wings look different than everyone else's, is all I'll say. Like, I don't know if it's just like different props or whatever, but you can't fully tell this person just has like big, like bunchy, like kind of like Bravv, the ginger curly hair going in every direction, kind of frizzy. As otherwise also dressed in like it's kind of trying a bit too hard, like has a corset on over the leotard. It's kind of like half fastened because she's not really sure if it's like she should have it or not, but it's kind of like rushed into the line as well. You guys kind of just see a bunch of the people at the front that are already established employees kind of ace their auditions, and then there's like there's 4 people at the back of that line who like it seems like they'd worked there and they were employees, but they were quite new, so they could still be scrapped if they failed. 3 of them fail. Slots opened up. And then a bunch of people in the middle just kind of don't really get considered, and it gets down to you 3 at the back. And we will cut to what is Belladonna and Incus and Adwa and Fogo and Bear up to.
And Squeever!
Everyone is now buying like their
Full
tickets
party.
to find to get seats and stuff like that.
We go find good seats.
There's like a bit of a rush, but you guys were there on time. About like you can sort of tell where the Celestial Dragon is based on the fact that everyone is trying to buy on the opposite end.
Oh, that means the tickets will be cheaper near him. Go bargain,
Sure.
bargain.
Yeah, they're sort of inflating the ticket prices, and you can see it like going up quickly.
Yeah, no, I go and buy a ticket as soon as I possibly can.
Okay, you pay. Oh god, Ottawa pays for her own. Fogo unfortunately does not have money.
I will pay for Fogo.
Squeven gets in for free because he hides in your pocket. Incus pays for his own.
Oh, cool.
So for you and Fogo, it is 10k each.
10k
Yep, 10,000.
each.
Should have tried joining tryouts, honestly.
Oh my god. I'll pay it.
Okay, you pay for it. You get in. It is a nice big area. It's sort of it almost is like more piratey in here than you'd think. Like there's a lot of like stonework that looks very like more of a pirate aesthetic than a marine one. You think that might be due to the fact that the person that sort of owns this circus or like runs it at least is a warlord, so at some point was a pirate.
Yeah.
You see like there's this big statue of like Davy Jones that's got its head cut off with a big X for it. And there's otherwise what you notice is like the area has this like gravel kind of all along the bottom to make it look like any fall that happens will be worse. You're not sure if it's actual real gravel or not, or it could just be like black rubber, I guess, that you can't fully see.
Okay.
And you notice that there are gaps in the floor where there is just water, like it joins with the river. And you see that there are like a mixture of fish and a couple sharks swimming in it.
I'm so sorry, Ferrum.
You see that they're setting up, like it's sort of like the area now where like the lights are still on the seating area and people are getting their food. There's like tight ropes being set up and tested, and there is a giant ramp with a flaming hoop. It's quite an open area. There's trampolines and all sorts of like trapeze stuff going on. You notice the Celestial Dragon sitting with 10 spots empty on each side of him is just sitting there with some popcorn.
Okay.
It's kind of just like every time they finish installing something, he claps. But otherwise, he's not really doing anything.
He's like he's not really paying attention. Like
he's looking at the people installing things, and whenever they finish something, he claps, and then he goes to just keep eating in his popcorn. But he's not like looking around him at all now.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go and take my seat and make sure that like it's like fairly close to the front. But also like is there any like speakers?
Yeah, there's essentially like a big like row of like speakers, like almost like a PA system on every corner of the room. So you guys are set like to like the top left, sort of. I'll bring you over the map so you can kind of picture where you're and you can throw yourself down.
Ooh.
Let's see. You guys are like up like here.
Okay.
Focus ping. Papa.
Um.
And the Celestial Dragon is down. Oh wait, no, I can put the image on.
Oh my god.
It's all coming back.
I need to. He's gonna be big, but he's not this big, trust. I'm uploading it.
It's just his ego, I don't know.
Oh my god.
Cannon?
He's sitting like here. He's like next to the big Davy Jones statue.
He's positioned to do
Okay.
like thumbs up, thumbs down, like a Roman emperor.
Yeah. Sitting there, it's a big
Okay.
empty spot around him. But like he's quite away from you guys.
Okay. I just kind of like if there's like a live band or anything like that. Can I try and position us close to like the live band so that like if there's like drums or something like that,
Yeah,
the vibrations would be like
I imagine like
close to like the vibrations of it.
the like very top corner is almost like there's like a live band, and then across next to the other guys, like almost like a commentary group, sort of.
Okay.
Or almost like judges. Like there's just a bunch of like VIPs there that are more so like this guy does not want to be in the VIP booth. He wants to be having the normal experience, but he's ruining it for everyone else. So like a bunch of people around him can't buy seats. The Celestial Dragon.
Okay.
So there's like a VIP booth, but it's mostly just like it seems like people who might be involved with the running of the event or set up in this kind of like glass box.
Okay.
So across from them, near your side, is where like a live band will be playing, or, like cheerleaders and stuff like that, because it's like the Super Bowl in here.
Yeah, I'll go next to like the live band so that like if they're playing on the drums or something like that, it's like Vogo feels the vibrations.
Yep, sweet. Vogo sits down next to you guys. He keeps his wings furled up because the lights are still on him. Seems a little nervous, but he sort of like, you can hear the band setting up next to you, and they have these huge drums, and like they're just checking that everything is tuned properly. And every now and then he jumps a little bit because they like give it a good whack to make sure to check the tune of it. It seems like he's very excited. He's got himself some popcorn.
Aw, cute.
And you notice he also has something he's trying to hide from you guys, but he's not very good at. He's got a tomato in his other hand.
What are you doing with it?
Oh, just... I don't know. If it looks like someone's gonna like... I don't know if you can win the circus, but if there's like... If Alta's ever like in second place and someone's gonna win, we can always just throw a tomato at them.
There's no winning at the circus.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
And
That's good.
Alta is a very good performer. She would not need any help.
I know, but what if someone cheated?
Well then... Yeah, you can throw a tomato at them.
Phew.
But I'll tell you if they cheat, okay?
Okay, thanks. I'm just excited for like... I kind of wish I could... I wish I could keep an eye on Alta, but I feel like I'm just going to be distracted by the cars. It's what I originally wanted to come here for, but it's not what I'm most excited for anymore. I still want to drive in the cars after the show, though. Or at least see one.
We'll get you into the cars.
Okay.
And I'll let you know what's happening with Alta.
Alta sits next to you, and kind of like, it gets very crowded, and she kind of like shoves you into the corner a little bit, like you and Fogo. Fogo is like side up against this band, and you guys are all sitting shoulder to shoulder. Incus is sat behind you guys, kind of like edgily, like squatting on his chair.
It's too cool.
Like Elle from Death Note a little bit. You can just smell he's clearly continued drinking.
Okay, can I, like, try and steal the alcohol off of him?
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand.
Okay. Give me one
I'll
second.
give him a perception, or a sleight of hand of disadvantage. Oh, you get it. He just kind of goes, okay. Yeah. I might get dizzy
Yeah?
watching the circus anyway, but that's okay.
I, like, took it away.
You don't happen to recognize that alcohol, do you?
Do I?
Give me a history check. Or an insight, up to you.
I think my insight is back.
Yeah, someone lost some intelligence.
You can tell you remember the fucking Tony Turtle Man. His brandy went missing and then he stole it. And he's continued drinking it. It's not even that fancy a brand, it's just that he's like, this is the one I stole.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah?
This is not one that you were supposed to give back.
I'll buy him another one.
I'm not supposed to be buying alcohol.
Can you buy me another one? I was gonna steal it and then leave money in the register.
Why did you steal it in the first place?
Cause he... I don't know. He seemed like a pretty strong guy. I was expecting him to come talk to me at some point. But like,
You were just bored?
No, I thought if I stole it, he would come like talk to me at some point, and then he would like teach me the weird thing he's doing. But like, he didn't. I don't know. He kept his distance.
Have you tried asking people for things?
No, I just kind of have to wait until they do it. Sometimes that's the way life is that you just like the best thing to do is just to like drop hints at things and then just like, because if you ask, then they can like turn you down for things and then that's really embarrassing. So if you drop hints and they don't get it, then they're the dumb one, you know? So like,
No.
that's what I'd be doing.
No, that's not the case.
That's why like, okay, well, like,
All
why
that
not?
does is because that doesn't move anything. All that does is makes you less scared.
Unrelated, how do you think Ferrum's gonna get on at the competition?
I think Ferrum
We
will
all
be
know
fine.
Alta's gonna get it. I think Ferrum's gonna do fine
Are
too.
are you excited that Ferrum is in?
I wanted to watch it with Ferrum, but like, I guess it's cool. But like, what if he becomes like a fucking acrobat and he just like leaves your crew and never like talks to me again? And I have no way of getting back because the acrobat life is solitary.
Is it?
I don't know.
Says who?
Well, that would explain a lot about Alta's
I don't know.
relationship status.
I don't know. I just assume so.
I think you should stop assuming things.
Hey,
Not educated enough.
okay. Well, listen. You guys are leaving. What, in like a couple days? Yeah.
Yes, probably.
All right. Do me a favor. Leans in, kind of like whispers to Belladonna. He's like, don't even tell Ottawa this, okay? Because I know. Listen. My ears are very sharp. I can pick up on a lot of things, so don't even tell that one. But like, just in this time, like, keep an ear out, yourself. Before you guys leave, just 'cause it would be nice to know. Just tell me if like a Ferrum mentions me, like if I was like really annoying whenever we went and hung out earlier, or like not. But just I'd like to know either way,
Really?
Yeah, it helps me dictate my next course of action if I should, go back to my job and just kind of like I could always remember I placed a bounty on Ferrum. I didn't place the new one, but like if Ferrum said like Incus stinks and is annoying, I think that guy has fleas, then like I might put another one down. I don't know. I got nothing to lose.
Okay, I'll let you know what Ferrum thought of your
Okay,
day
well,
out together.
I'll ask you to say that because waiting and leaving hints doesn't do anything. That's right.
Mhm.
Oh, so wise Belladonna. 58 years of experience.
Hold on.
No, I purposely lied. I have your file and I know it very well. I just kind of, the rest of your crew were making fun of your age, so I wanted to join in. I apologize.
Does it mean you want to be friends with the rest of us? Is that the case? Not just Ferrum?
It is objectively better to have more friends than enemies. So,
That is true.
it would be in my best interest to acquire the now open slots of bestie number 4, 5, 6, 7. But I'm in no rush to do such a thing. But it's good to keep your options open.
Okay, I see. We're very practical men, Incus.
I'm always. What is the saying? 2 shakes of a lamb's tail ahead. That's what they say.
Yes.
He gets really
Very
sleepy.
good.
He just kind of slumps back in his chair and he's like, wake me when the circus starts.
Okay.
That's where we'll end the session.
Yay.
Full-blown circus time next time. For real.
It's
Next
always
time for
next
sure.
session for
Next
the
time for
circus.
sure.
It's always next session.
Hey, listen.
When can she go to the circus?
We got a carnival session and a circus session. Wow, 2 cakes.
Circus.